He might not be from Krypton, but he's heads above the rest. His knowledge can't be questioned. You can put it to the test. So if you want to hear the truth and have nowhere else to go, I'll give you the solution. Just tune into his show and just kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod.
And welcome everybody back to the Fandom Zone. Squirrel hasn't been here for that intro. I'm so glad I could share that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's a great intro,
Of course
though.
it died.
The song's great.
Gary actually sang that
Turn
song.
back on.
Yes, Gary with the smooth voice.
Yes, you could tell. You can hear the smooth echoes. PB was a little bit jealous. They have like a who's smoother voice war going on. Because like when I had them together, I'm like, when PB's not ranting, and then when I was listening to Gary talk, I was like, you know, when PB doesn't rant, if we get them both to do like a smooth voice off to see who's got the smoothest voice, it could be close. We should do a poll, like, who has the smoothest voice, or as the ladies will say in the chat.
Yeah, because we already did who had the worst voice, and that was awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't even in that, you pricks.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, I was?
Yeah, you were the first option, and your second option. I think you were also the third option for the worst voice.
So I won?
Yeah.
I won. PB was so disturbed, he had to go and challenge Gary off screen.
Oh my.
So before we get started, let me say hi as per custom to everyone to make sure I don't miss any of these wonderful people here in the chat. How are you doing, Rebecca, Shalana, Henception? It's kind of like Inception.
Yeah.
I love it, Hen. Elizabeth, me. We have
PB's device died.
We have KH.
Oh,
we
did
have,
it? Oh.
Yeah, he's saying that in the chat.
How dare you,
right.
PB? How dare you?
We have Kat, we have Rebecca, and we have the witchy one. And, of course, someone I haven't seen in a while, South Florida's Drifter. Good to see you here. Tonight we've got a great panel who has different perspectives because this UK decision, I'm not going to swear. I'm going to wait till the 15 minutes because according to ad revenues, if I don't swear before the 15 minutes, we're good to go.
Oh, fuck that.
God damn it, Pete.
Guys, fucking
Son of a
PB,
bitch.
that was I was going to say that. He took my line. My lines all the time.
I made it back just in time.
Just to get that one in. That's that.
Okay, everybody, now you got to start throwing in money because that's how he's going to make his money off of this.
Yep.
I mean, or YouTube keeps it monetized because they're making money off the stream, which they do that shit all the time. They don't care what language you got. If your video's getting a lot of clicks, they're going to keep you monetized because guess what? They get that money.
Oh, wow.
So, speaking of getting money, I'd like to know who got paid for this verdict because this verdict is a very almost at this point. Look, in the beginning, I was like, it's one judge, right? We all said Judge Nichols. It's got to be Judge Nichols. He's on his way out. He's got all of these connections, right? The dots are connecting. But then we get this appeal, and it looks like it's going good. JD's team's got 2 hours. They're laying the smack down with this evidence. And I'll tell you what, guys, because I love you, I sat through this painful, boring twice. The deliberation and this trial twice, okay? Have you ever listened to British talk? And I don't mean you find people in the chat, but the boring judges, those guys are the antithesis of the stereotype of the boring BBC programs. They're like all of that wrapped into one. It was terrible. Rob was laughing because I fell asleep on stream. This is after I drink coffee and a Monster.
You fell asleep on stream again.
I mean, you know, It's normally not as habitual as that, man. I mean, it was literally like we were talking, and then Rob's like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna listen to the trial, right? We're gonna get in the zone." And we're typing because we couldn't stream anything, or you got hit. It was like big time, like your channel get pulled kind of stuff because the courts put that out. So we're sitting there typing, and I'm typing, and I'm typing less, and I'm interacting less. And then the next thing I know, I'm on my desk like. And I clicked off. I didn't even go back on. But this to me is the biggest hypocrisy. Bitchy is so mad that she's walking back and forth pacing right now. She
That's fair. Oh,
ladies and
no.
gentlemen, the future wife. So and in case you guys are missing it, in case you guys don't know, we do Just Bitching. We're gonna do a Just Bitching on Nobody with Bob Odenkirk. So looking forward to that. And we're gonna do a Just Bitching on Godzilla versus Kong. I'm Team Kong. So what are you picking, dear? Godzilla? No, on who's gonna win.
Oh my God. Just like, leave me alone with your movie choices.
That is so racist. Why does he got to be a big monkey? Why can't he just be a monkey?
Oh my God, what are you looking at, guy?
She's off screen.
Looking off into nothing.
Off screen.
Yeah, she's off screaming. We know.
PB
We're
says
just
you're
gonna
off screaming.
We're gonna see a knife, a very slow-moving knife, come into the photo.
Right?
She said every night, not in a good way.
Oh my, that's fair.
Jenny, how are you? Good to have you here. So we got this verdict, and I got USA Today, because it was the less stupidest article that I could come across, and let me tell you that it was hard. The media, of course, is going to spin this like they always knew. They're glad this didn't go through, because if Johnny Depp went against a paper, could you imagine the shitstorm over here? They would be like, "Oh my God, a media apparatus has to pay money? We have to actually censor what we say? We can't slander people? What kind of journalism is this? We make up lies all the time."
See, they would be upset here if they did that, only if it affected them. If it was everyone else that was against them. I mean, that I do highly suspect that there's, okay, I'm going to put my conspiracy hat on here. But I would say that Amber Heard and the Meghan Markle connection, through that attorney, there's a whole lot of stuff that's involved in that, but I really think that they're going to make it a point, especially with Prince Harry, aka the puppet master, or the child of the puppet master, whatever you prefer, man and child.
Bitch.
Thank you. It's true. I think they're going to go after the media because he just recently got a position within an organization that is focused on censorship in the end, about feelings and mental health. And this is all planned. I'm telling you, there's going to be something connected to this where they're going to go after like hate speech in the United States to try to make it like, even to have some laws that are similar to the UK to go after, quote, what they verse as hate speech. And first off, hate speech is not against the law. It's only if you're threatening someone's life. So,
oh, well, I'm fucked on this channel, Squirrel. We're done.
I know.
We better get in all the shows we can now.
So I just think there's a lot more to this, and I do think down the road we're looking at something that's going to be a bigger problem, because you have all these mean girls who don't like people talking crap about them, because essentially that's what that crap is. So here we are dealing with the mean girls crying because people are calling them out for being the shitheads they are. I think we should just go for it. I think we should just go right into our nice rant here. But I had to make that comment. I'm sorry. There's something about this that's just going to get worse before it gets better, of course. But,
Squirrel, this is why I like bringing you on, because when we have like stuff like this, out of all of us, you're the sensible one. It's like we're the wild kids on this stream, and you keep us all in line.
But I come out of like my conspiracy closet. I'm like, hey guys, did you hear about this crazy shit? And then I disappear again. So yeah, like sorry, but I had to bring it up because I was like, this is all. It just smells bad. Like all this smells bad already. Like the whole UK verdict was absolute crap, but not surprisingly crap. It was just crap. But now here we are in the States, and we got part 2 of the saga in a different court system for different reasons, obviously, but still.
So let's go through part 1, and I'm gonna read this and get your guys' insight. This is great. This comes to us from the fine folks at US Today, about as reliable as I'm gonna get.
I can only offer you outsight. I have no insight.
PB, that was so deep. Johnny Depp loses bid to appeal UK court ruling that he assaulted ex-wife Amber. Now, already, I want to pick apart something. They said assaulted, like court ruling that he assaulted ex-wife Amber. Anyone see what's wrong? It was about an allegation that the son made. They didn't throw in paper had claimed he assaulted. They said it like, oh, he lost, as if he assaulted her and he lost the appeal. Like, even the way these journalists word stuff, right off the bat, if you're just reading US Today, right? You're a normie, as we like to call them in comic book terms, right? And you just open up your paper, you're going to get like, oh shit, Johnny Depp was assaulting someone and he lost in the UK. You just see that headline, and most people won't even read the fucking article. They'll just see that, and they're just going to run with it. So right off the bat, and this is not the only paper, folks. I just pulled from US Today. Anybody, any of the normal shills, THR, my God, they're having a field day. You guys remember that hit piece they wrote? They got 3 different articles. It's like, how many fucking articles can you write about one subject, right? So right away, they're setting it up in our minds as if he assaulted her in the UK and lost the appeal.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Great writing, folks. Great.
Well, yeah, he's a 12-time wife beater, don't you know?
It's terrible, man. The media here is such trash.
Oh my God, it's amazing, and from what I hear, it's not any better in the UK. London.
Oh, yeah, the UK makes it's an Olympic sport over there.
we definitely lose to them.
You see this super chat from Father Zod?
Oh, Father Zod.
Father Zod, wait, what? No,
oh, there he is.
Because my phone didn't even register it. What the? This piece of shit. Oh my.
Oh.
Okay.
This piece of rah. Figure it out, Zod.
Come on, Kryptonians, technology. I'm working with crystals.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Working with crystals.
Father Zod says,
there are some people, and
You're not going to put it up on the screen?
I can't because I'm on the article.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're professional here.
$5
$5 super chat from Father Zod says, when I read PB's Twitter remark, I was sad.
Oh my God.
I couldn't eat and I can't sleep. I'm shattered. Please buy a Justice coffee mug and I will feel better.
Now,
That's
I know it's the same word, but it's supposed to be when I read, not when I read. It's not like he's constantly reading it. But it's okay, Zod. It's just English.
Yeah, it's not Kryptonian, my native language.
You son of a bitch.
London AP. A British court on Thursday refused Johnny Depp permission to appeal a judge's ruling that he assaulted ex-wife Amber Heard. Okay, right away, our paper sucks because they say that he appealed the ruling that he assaulted his ex-wife. That is not the case. He appealed the libel suit, but they put that down later. They say 2 court appeals said that the Hollywood star cannot challenge the High Court's rejection of his libel suit against the publisher, the Sun newspaper, for labeling him a wife beater in the article. But see, they should have put that he lost his appeal to the Sun labeling him a wife beater. But they don't put that. They put court ruling he assaulted ex-wife Amber Heard. You see what they're doing here, guys? Do you see the spin that the media is already putting into everybody's heads? This is what they do. They're putting it into everybody's head and I'll get to what Campia said and why we're the 99.9% idiots or whatever. What an idiot. Anyway.
I can't roll my eyes long enough, but yes.
John's a whole, he gets his own section in this rant. He's just a special kind of stupid. The Justice James Dingmas and Nicholas Underhood. I'm going to say Dingmas because that sounds amazing. Said the earlier court hearing was full and fair. Really, James? Really? It was full and fair, James? Everybody.
It was full and fair, 6 feet apart.
every bit of evidence was looked at, James. You sure about that? You heard Johnny's side of the story? The son was put on the stand. That happened, James? No, it didn't. But it was still a full and fair trial? Okay. The trial judge's conclusions have not been shown, even arguably, to be validated by any error of approach or mistake of law. There was no error or approach of mistake of law. They concluded the appeal has no real prospect of success and that there is no compelling reason for it to be heard. The irony of that. High Court Justice Andrew Nichol, who's chilling with money he got from Elon in the Caribbeans right now, ruled in November that the allegations against Depp made in an April 2018 article were substantially true. The judge ruled that the Depp 57 assaulted Heard 34 on a dozen, not one, not two, Baker's dozen occasions, and put her in fear. In fear. Amber, when she was shooting Aquaman, she wasn't scared of Steppenwolf. When she got like that terrified look, it was thinking about what Johnny was going to do if she didn't pull off that scene because he's such a bad man.
Hey, Azad, really quick. Your dad sent a little message, something, and I started laughing, and then I couldn't stop.
I know you did. I was like, I know. I saw you fall over laughing. I was like, I know what she's laughing at.
He says, your dad, Lee Cole, says, I love my son, but I just want to beat his ass sometimes. And it was like in the middle of everybody else saying stuff. I'm sorry. So I'm just scrolling through, and it's like, that's not fair. Talking about the trial. He goes, I love my son, but I want to beat his ass sometimes. And then Elizabeth says, me too, Papa.
Me too.
The Glare and Father Zod are in very close competition of who's the greatest troll in the chat.
Yeah, except the Glare is trolling you. He ain't trolling you.
Oh, I know. It's
oh no!
It all started when I was a young dictator. No, anyway.
Oh my God!
This
is not that kind of group.
Lawyers for Depp argued that the court hearing last week that Depp hadn't received a fair hearing and that Heard was an unreliable witness. What evidence did he have? Oh yeah, there were audio tapes. There was that $7 million. The check's still in the mail for that. She donated how much, panel, of that money? How much did she donate? Anyone on the panel know how much?
I thought she donated 1.1 of it.
What, out of the 7?
Out of the 7.
She donated 0 because everything that was given was either the first initial payment by Johnny Depp or a anonymous donation. And Amber wouldn't put anonymous. She'd put the little smiling emojis, the little queen emoji, and be like, "That's me right there. See that with the little mirror trident? That's my donation right there. I donated." But no, she didn't. I think Elon donated that anonymous thing, but you know.
I wouldn't doubt that. I'm sure well, no. Okay, I'm letting that go. We're going to go. Sorry, I went down a road and I was like, no, that ain't worth it. No, we already know.
The appeals judges said it was pure speculation. Pure speculation that she hadn't donated money. Pure speculation. No receipts, no notices from the children's hospital. All those children who are sitting there who could have $7 million to help them with their issues, cancer, whatever it is, to help them kids get better.
Nah, cancer's not a problem. Joe Biden said he's going to fix it.
Jesus Christ, let's not even talk about that, man. That the fate of the divorce money influenced Judge Nichols' decision. It's clear from reading the judgment as a whole, the judge based his conclusions on each of the incidents and in his extremely detailed review of the evidence specific to each incident. They said, yeah. In an approach that was kind, there was little need or room for the judge to give weight to any general assessment of Heard's credibility. Because witnesses, and going on someone's character to make them like a reliable witness, no, that's not a thing. No. You could just have your pot smoking buddy come into court and be like, yeah, I was totally there. He didn't kill those 3 people. He's
Right.
innocent. Right. What were you doing? I definitely wasn't smoking pot, Your Honor. I totally saw what happened.
I swear.
Sorry, baby, I didn't mean to snitch you out there. The High Court ruling came after a 3-week trial in July, in which Depp and Heard gave conflicting accounts. Let's just read that. Depp and Heard gave conflicting accounts of their brief, tempestuous marriage. During the trial, Depp acknowledged a wide-ranging drug problems, but accused Heard of making up abuse allegations and insisted that he was not a violent person, especially with women. His lawyers argued the allegations in The Sun caused serious harm to the actor's reputation and significant distress and embarrassment. In the wake of the ruling, Depp said he was leaving Fantastic Beasts film franchise with Warner Bros., which requested him to resign. Depp also is suing Heard for $50 million in Virginia over a Washington Post op-ed essay she wrote about domestic violence. Wish I could have read that. That would have been a good laugh. The trial in that case recently was delayed till April 22nd. There's so much to unpack by the judges, because he said that they had looked at everything, that it was a fair and balanced ruling, that there was nothing. They both had competing claims, right? But why is it, if you have two competing ideas, at least to me and everyone here in the chat, it appears only one side was ever heard, and one side was taken as credible, even though they showed the proof that Amber didn't donate anything, which directly goes to, her credibility.
Right.
But they have the audacity to use the word credibility.
Believe women.
Evidence done right there. Just believe.
Like, what more credibility do you need other than she walked in with both of her ovaries?
Rob Rules had a comment earlier. He said the Amber defense, you were short. That was her. Okay, thanks, Amber. Yeah, the short army is coming for you.
Amber is 5'7", according to her trail pictures.
Oh my! So she's 5'7". How tall is Johnny?
Oh man, I don't know. He's taller than me. I'm pretty sure.
Who
I mean, I've
isn't?
met him. That's so true.
He's
How tall
short.
was that again? I forgot again. We need to remind the chat.
How-
I forgot.
How
Daddy
what?
Dark Side.
Oh, are we?
You did.
Zod, how tall are you?
I'm tall enough.
He's
God,
the
it's not the question. That's not the question.
He's like the same height as her.
Johnny's 5'9".
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so 5'10". So it's either 5'9" or 5'10". 5'10".
Father
Sure.
Zod, stop spreading them lies. I'm
5'2"?
not 5'2". That is Mama Zod.
You're still
No,
taller
no.
than me, but that's bullshit anyway.
No, that's true. He's not 5'2". He's 5'2.5".
5'2". Your dad, yeah, Lee Cole the third. It says nah, 5'2". Are you 5'2"? Are you a little man?
I'm not a wee little man. Okay? Look, I'm taller than Grogu. Okay? I'm taller than
Oh
Grogu.
my God.
Oh my god.
He's taller than 1'4".
Okay, Rebecca
He's like
says
5'7" to 5'8". If he won't give you an answer.
Bitchy Unicorn says she can confirm that
Oh.
he.
Why
Oh.
are you typing in the other room? Get off the phone.
So let's clarify how tall is Lee, just to make sure. I'm sorry.
She's laughing so hard. I don't know if she's gonna be able to type off. My evil plan has.
She's like,
This cowboy. Okay, this cowboy hat motherfucker is like 5'8".
Are you 5'8"?
Maybe.
Oh my God. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. 5'8". Good God.
Oh,
And you're and Lee Cole the third is 5'11". All man. Oh, Carrie wants to know, is Zod a leprechaun? Father Zod did say they're Irish in the family tree. It's magically delicious. Where's Bitchy? There you go. So that means he's like 5'4". It's terrible.
I hate the people in my life so much. Why do I do this to myself? Every Friday, I get out here. I'm like, I'm going out with my friends. And then I'm like,
I gotta get away from my IRL. I'm going to the internet. What happens? IRL follows him to the internet. Who trolls him the hardest? The people that know him the best. You're welcome.
That's just a gift that keeps on giving. It's like a Hallmark card. See all this love?
I lost connection there for a bit.
I was
Oh my
wondering why
God.
we're so quiet.
Just crashed. No, I am just quiet.
Yeah.
Everyone froze
no,
for like
because
5 seconds.
Cyber is a cybernetic dog. He's calculating by his cybernetic eyes exactly my height and weight. He's working out the calculations. He's gonna be like, actually, you're 3.14443.
So
Oh, I
what is
thought you were gonna-
everybody's? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna say he's 5 foot short.
That's fair. So what is the height of chat people then? What is everyone's height in chat? I'm just curious about stuff like that.
Oh, good. I don't have to answer that. I'm not in the chat right now. Good times.
PB, how tall are you?
I'm just under 6 foot tall.
Yeah, you're like
Your
the
emoji is not that tall, PB. Stop lying to these people.
No, my emoji is a mini emoji. My emoji is like 3-4 inches tall. It's itty bitty emoji.
Yeah, the beef is like that. He's just short of 6 feet tall. He blames me for that, but that's not my fault.
You are really holding him back.
I know. I'm 5 foot, and he's all mad at me. So he blames me for his poor genetics of height. I'm like, get out of my way. I don't need this. So I'm just reading this. Shalena is 5'9". Sorry, I'm going from the. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
Gina
think
Campbell
we have
is 5'6", and then Henception thinks I'm up. She says my sister thinks I think my sister is about 4'10". Okay, that's your sister. Sorry. Witchy one is 5'2". Bitchy Unicorn is 5'9".
Yes.
So bitchy, are you taller
And
than
she's
Zod?
the shortest.
Oh, she's definitely taller than him. She's definitely taller than him.
No, only if she's in her.
She is 100% taller than you, guy.
So
You
you
were
say-
both
Why do I
standing
go
in front of
over
me.
Why do I do this? I forget PB like meets me in real life. Damn it.
So
He's
still
like, no,
going.
she's 100% taller than you.
So you're saying compared to Zod, bitchy unicorn is an Amazon goddess.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I got
100%.
Diana
Mm.
crushing it in life
Mm.
over here.
So
Yeah.
Cat Messenger is 5'10". Henception is 5 foot.
Messenger? That says messenger?
I'm sorry, Messenger?
I say Meisner.
Meisner? Watch, it's that. Sorry, Cat. Didn't mean to screw that up.
That's a tall ass cat.
Big time. That's a 5'10" cat. And then
Fucking
Henception
A.
is 5 foot. Hey, we're in the same boat. Gina Campbell, 5'6". Elizabeth,
You can fit a
5
lot of
foot.
people in that boat, can't you?
I'm gonna kill you. Anyway, so Elizabeth will be with me, and so will I'm getting down to Rebecca. She's 4'11", but Carrie is 5'3". Cat's 5'7". Allie is 5'4". Let's see, 5 foot 4.5. Okay, too short to reach the top cabinet, the awkward middle. Oh yes.
Oh, the middle cabinet. The dread.
Yeah, but Lee Cole III says Zod's a tiny man with a strange laugh.
Thank God I didn't mod him. I could time him out anytime.
Jenny Godin is 4'10". Wow.
Hashtag mod father Zod.
4'10".
That's
itty
Sorry.
bitty.
I'm just curious because like you always ask people that, and I've met people, and I'm like, I thought you would be taller. I don't know. They're like, why? I'm like, your voice, So,
Your
yeah.
voice sounded like it came from down deep. You sounded taller. You sound like you got those tall vocal cords.
Hey, speaking
Meisner.
of short people,
Not you, Zod. You sound like you were shorter.
you kiss my ass. No, I'm not doing this. No,
Not doing what?
nothing. No, nothing.
Speak directly into the microphone.
No, she was like, stand up right now. No, I'm not doing this. I'm connected to the device. I'm not going to stand up and do the height contest.
Oh. I mean, everybody in the chat already knows that you're a liar and I'm not. So, when he says that he's taller than her, and I can tell you for a fact that he's not, you know who to believe.
I don't know what stand
Oh,
IP means.
Stand up. I'm sorry,
This
I was.
isn't
We don't,
Stand up.
it's not, right? Like, you've kicked yourself out of your own stream before. You can't take a headset off.
No.
No, doesn't follow logically,
His emotional support headset. Is that what this is?
Yes.
right? I can't be without my headset. I won't feel complete.
Stand up. Bitchy
Do it.
unicorn right there.
Do it. Right, meow.
Right meow.
They can't see us unless we're
Take your frickin' hat off.
on. It gives me
Look how he gets all. Look at that, dude. Don't push her in front of you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm like,
Aw, that's so sweet.
that much.
Easily taller.
You can see fine.
It's magical. You go down to the end of the rainbow and you get the pot of gold.
Okay, I'll leave you to mourn your loss.
And there she goes with my dignity.
Oh, it's sweet. She could pat you on the head.
No, I thought she was just going into the room back there to polish that jar that she had, and I'm pretty sure it contains 2 balls.
Yep. They're all back. They're in that jar. Speaking of short people, let's talk about a short person we don't like, John Campia.
What? I thought you loved Johnny Camps.
And true story, guys, look it up. John Campia is a short man. Anyway.
Second true story. Only person I've ever seen give a positive review of a movie and make somebody hate it.
Yes, if you guys don't know, Squirrel was witness to this. We were reviewing Aquaman, and I was like, yes, someone agrees with me. It can't be a review. I'm not going to get mad. By the end of this, I wanted to take my copy of Aquaman, go outside, start a little bonfire, throw it in the fire, and my phone, because fucking John Campia. Anyways, so here we go. We're gonna listen to this.
Yeah. Just there's a comment or two from Bitchy in the chat. I thought you should read them.
No, I ignore those. They're staying right here. I don't gotta read them. I can hear them. We live together. People think they're like, "Oh, you're not reading Bitchy's comments." I go, guys, I hear these every night. I don't have to read them anymore. It's just like right here. Like, you're short, and be like, "Love you too, honey." So. Here we go. Let's share some audio. By the way, I know you're still here. Shout out to Rob Rules. We'll get to see a little bit of him and his anger, which is great.
Rob and his anger. He's the angry one, not me. Remember that, everybody. I heard what he said on the stream before. You and him were talking smack about me, Zod.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I would.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it. I heard all of it.
What? We
must have happened.
You'll get yours.
And Rob came on.
Oh, I can't wait. The PB and Rob showdown. I'm going to promote this. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Let's play this great video.
Well, the only rules really here are, well, they're ours. I'm here, you're there. And if it wasn't
Why is it echoey?
enough, well, now I gotta be pissed off even more. It appears that a YouTuber named John Campia knows more than we all do. In fact, we think he knows more than 99.9% of us do. It doesn't matter whether you're a YouTuber talking about the Johnny Depp case, or
Don't know.
if you're for justice for Johnny Depp, or if you're for cancel for Johnny Depp. It doesn't matter. That 99.9%
There we go.
don't know what the hell we're talking about. That's right. And this is according to John Campia. Let's check out what this schmuck has to say.
I was not there for any of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship.
Now it's echoey again.
Unlike the 99.9% out of people who believe they know what really happened, and they're all completely wrong.
So right off the bat, he starts off with that he wasn't there. And that the 99.9% of us are completely wrong, which means the 0.1 is him. So he must be right. And we were wrong. He wasn't there. The judge wasn't there. And we weren't there. Keep that in mind. Let's see what else this asshole has to say.
I was not physically present, and I don't have a dog in this hunt, as the old saying goes. So I really don't care.
Oh no, he's got a dog in this hunt. What's he talking about? What a fucking lie! He ain't got a dog in this hunt. He'd be chilling harder for Aquaman than anyone I ever heard in my entire life.
Right. And also, too, like, get your metaphor right. It's horse in this race, you jackass. It's not dog in this hunt.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. We all don't have a dog in this hunt. Okay, he's the 0.1%. John is going to enlighten us. And I love the reactions afterwards. Let's continue. This is glorious. This is great.
In this hunt, and he doesn't care. Yet this YouTuber is making a video. So if he doesn't care, then why is he making this video to begin with? And if he wasn't there, then how could he say that 99.9% of us are wrong? Because, you know, he wasn't there and he's right. Neither was I. Neither was the judge. Neither was any of us. But let's hear the rest of the crap that's going to come out of him. See what else he's got to say.
The original ruling that the original judge put out was 100.
I love that face.
And I guarantee you, all the people on the cancel Johnny Depp side and all the people on the justice for Johnny Depp side, none of them read the actual judge's court documents. None of them read it.
If it's not an IG.
No. Both sides of them just listening to whatever YouTube.
I'm sorry. First off, because I muted my mic so you didn't catch it in the mic. First off, I don't know who this, I'll be nice about this, wench is talking to him, but she's like, oh, because it's not in the IMDb. You idiots are the only ones who look at the IMDb. You mean the same IMDb that put the Phantom Menace as a production group? That IMDb, the one people can edit, that's what you're talking
Right.
about?
It's like using
me?
Wikipedia as a resource and saying that you could reference it. You cannot reference Wikipedia as an actual scholarly source, no more than you can like reference John Campea for your go-to for entertainment. You know?
Wait, but I was told that I could use Wikipedia as a source by Wikipedia.
Oh, that clarifies it. That makes sense.
Isn't that some super special insider baseball there?
And I love what people are saying. Like, I read the whole thing. Yeah, I literally know people in this community who posted things from the documents, like pictures of it and things in our chats and things like that, talking about individual sections. Now, let me ask everybody here who's in the comments and everyone who's going to rewatch this. Have you read everything? I know quite a few people have broken down, and look, it's a 150-page document. This asshole would most certainly have not read everything. I haven't read everything. PB hasn't read a word of it. I'm sure there's a lot of...
Why would I read?
But there are people like Stevie J. Raw and a bunch of other people who I know who have literally pulled up pages. And how did
Stevie can't read? He's Australian.
That's true, but Australia
exist.
doesn't exist. So we scrolled took the words out
Poor
of my mouth.
Stevie.
But Stevie is literally, how is he able to pick pages that he wants to highlight for a video, John, if he didn't read the documents? How, John? How? Did he just magically have psychic powers? I know what happened. Shout out to Alma Redacted. Go check out her channel. Alma read the cards and she said, Stevie, mate, you need to go and get this one specific page because it's going to help you in your video. That didn't happen, John. Stevie went, he looked at all the documents, bless his soul, read every one of them and said, you know what? I'm going to do a video on this. And I can name about a bunch of other YouTubers that I know in this community who have done the same exact thing. So, John, you and that ugly-ass face I'm staring at needs to stick to your terrible Aquaman reviews and not try to weigh in on something you don't understand. And he did the same shit with Star Wars. He did the same exact thing. He said, oh, these basement dwellers and these trolls, and they just need to grow up. Because God forbid they want good entertainment. It's not like Disney's supposed to provide entertainment. So just grow up. This is a new Star Wars. They're going in a different direction.
It's funny. It's not like Disney's supposed to provide entertainment. That's in the job description. This is the job description of every Hollywood production studio. Is you're supposed to make entertainment.
Right. Right.
What?
So let's see what the city has.
YouTubers are saying what they want to hear, and then they just keep parroting what their favorite YouTubers say. But none of them have read the 130 pages.
So we're just saying what we want to say because we didn't read the great Bible of the case. The 130-page judgment is now the end-all, say-all of this entire case, according to John Campea. Your favorite YouTubers are just saying stuff so you want to hear it and you're going with it. Well, I haven't just said stuff. I said stuff for both camps. I have tried to put out the facts, whether Amber said it or Johnny said it. Mm-hmm. Whether it means Amber might possibly have a role.
Oh, quickly, I want to give a shout out to the Glare. Welcome, Glare. Go check out his channel. He has some new videos up, some compelling stuff. And of course, he's doing quality trolling. What up, Glare? Good to see you. But yeah, we'll listen to Rob because he's just roasting him right now. This is great. We should have him on a shilling stream. Really, we should get Rob to do a great shilling with us because I think he just.
Man, it's been a while since we've done one of those videos.
Yeah. I got to figure out a way tactically to do it without
Violating YouTube's TOS.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Anyways, let's continue.
Roll or Johnny might. Bad or good, I brought it to this channel. And for this guy who doesn't care about this case, doesn't have a dog in the hunt in this case, is doing a video insulting this community entirely because he doesn't know what this community is about. It's not just a celebrity case. This is a case that involves domestic violence, bullying, suicides, stuff a lot of us have gone through. But Campia, who doesn't care, is doing a video that all of us, whether you support Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, or you're a YouTuber covering this, we don't know what we're talking about. Let's listen to this genius continue.
Now, the attention, and we'll get to movie stuff.
Yeah.
Now, this gets transferred to a new case that he's doing.
Okay. Does anyone get How to Catch a Predator vibe from this? I'm sorry.
No, he's just pointing at the guy who's taking his picture as he's going to a James Gunn party.
Oh my. It's like Harvey Weinstein sure knows how to party.
John.
Is that you over there, Harvey? I see you.
Holler at me. Hey, girl. God.
You know what? Everybody, definitely give a shout out to Rob Rules. These are some of the greatest pictures that I could not. I want to know where he found these because then we can
The internet.
The fact that these exist are magical.
I mean, you can create pictures of Campia. You watch him enough, you just got to hit pause at the right time and be like, yeah, he looks kind of special at the moment. Save. I don't watch Campia like you do, Zod.
He is bringing a libel case in the United States that starts in April of 2022.
Oh, dang.
Oh yeah. No.
Dang.
Now we got to sit through this crap for another year and a month.
That's called court.
2022 is when this is getting done.
Sit through this crap.
Crap. Right.
Sit through this crap that you're covering. This crap that you want to get some views on, some clicks, some subscribers, right? Do you don't care about that 99.9 of us so far are wrong, and that you said it's crap. If it was your life, John, would it be crap? Do you realize this is someone's life? Okay, we're talking about two people's lives here. We're talking about their livelihoods here at stake, their careers at stake, what Johnny has worked for all his life that he's loved at stake, and Amber Heard's too, at stake, which you consider crap because you don't care about. But if it was your life, would we say it's crap?
Absolutely.
Some serious stuff, my friend.
It's going to be very, very difficult after the initial trial judge finds the facts a certain way, and then a board of appellate judges all agree and see it the same way. It is very not impossible.
A board? There was two of them. There was two. That's a board?
He can't even quote the upcoming case right. John.
Like if
John.
there would have been 3 of them, I could have seen how you call it a board. But there was
Oh.
2.
The glare says that dude has a cousin named Ira and a collection of oils and lotions. That is true.
Rob's complimenting PB. He's like, "Crap, I didn't even catch that." Yeah, this is what we do, Rob. We break down every minute stupidity, and trust me, PB will grab everything aboard. Oh my God. John, look at your stupid. John, I'm so disappointed in you right now. Let's continue.
It is difficult, though. It's not impossible, but difficult to imagine that another set of judges viewing the exact same evidence are going to be swayed to come to a different conclusion.
So I'm gonna stop right here because this pisses me off. John, had you been not the 1% that you claim, the bastion of
No. Whoa. 0.1%.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the correction. The 0.1%, John. Had you have done your research before you and your stupid face and weird ass look and really, I don't know what's going on with that shirt. Had you actually done your research, you would have known that this is not a libel suit, John. This is now a direct allegation against Amber Heard. It's not against a paper anymore. He is directly suing a person. Yes, it's about what she said in the op-ed piece, but he is suing the person directly. He's going directly after Amber Heard and her credibility. Those things aren't even in the same ballpark. That's and to compare it to something over in the UK is 2 different justice systems, John. So what in the world of God are you talking about, John?
John doesn't even know what John's saying. Every time we've looked at this guy, he always looks a little bit lost and a little bit with his head up his ass. And here we are having a full circle moment of him talking out his ass yet again. You know, like, I don't know anything about this, but let me bullshit for however long this show is so I can get some clicks of my indifference. Yeah, way to go, John. Way to go. Piece of shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm starting to go into a place. I'm like, this piece of shit.
Ooh. Allie Richardson says, "Is John married? He seems like the type who'd harass women aggressively."
Yes, John's married. Squirrel, you want to take this one?
Okay. I'll be honest with you. I think that you're right. He kind of strikes me as the guy who's like, "Hey, do you need someone to walk you to your car? I can do that for you." Like, I wouldn't want him to walk me to my car because I know I'd be protecting his stupid ass. Does that make sense? Who's saving who? You want me to walk you to
Can
your
I
car,
walk
John?
you to your car? I get to mine first, but yours is close.
Right. Right. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did you see what KH said in chat, Mad Squirrel?
Oh, which one? I like Mad Squirrel.
Yep, that one right there.
You.
and Shalita says, this guy is that would come up to a woman and not take no for an answer. Yeah,
yep, that's the vibe I get. Hey, can I walk you to your car? You like long walks out on the beach? You know, like, do you want to come to a party later? We're going to have drinks, even though, like, you know, everyone's going to touch your drink. Don't worry, we're not going to drug you or anything. Like, that's the kind of feeling I get.
Yeah. Don't worry, I don't have any of the Cosby pills.
What do you, okay, oh, man.
Oh, okay, on that note, let's continue on with the Cosby.
Father Zod is texting me pictures of John Campea going, he looks like a pervert. He looks like a predator. Yep. That is 100% accurate. Sorry, I just had to share that.
Let's continue.
So that's a good point that he makes in this sentence. I'll give him that, give him credit. He also talks about a little bit about the case, what happens. Now, here's the difference when it gets to Virginia. Johnny and his team can now prove that she never donated the $7 million to charity that she promised in 2018 that Campia doesn't know about because he probably didn't read the 130 Bible either. Nor has he heard the recording, nor has he heard Amber Heard's interview in 2018 when she said that she donated. He doesn't know none of this because he doesn't care because he has a dog in a hunt, but yet he's telling us that 99.9 of us are wrong, even though he's not invested in this case. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Get him,
Sorry,
Rob.
John Campia wants to date Amber Heard, and I say let's have it happen, and then let's see whose side he's on after all of it. Come on.
I love this. This is me after watching Aquaman, folks. This is exactly how I felt. This picture is actually not John Campia. This is me after a Campia reveal. You can see I'm emotionally distressed. There's a lot of emotional weight in my face right there.
A lot of rage. A lot of sad.
Oh my God. Fuck you and your emotional weight.
If you guys don't know the backstory, go check out the Great Shilling. It's in our playlist. And you'll see the one with John Campia, and it'll see for sale sign.
Oh, God.
Thumbnail.
I'm sorry. The Glare had said earlier, and I have to read this because it's so great. It made me laugh the first time, but then he added on to it. Let me scroll up just a bit. He says, dang, where is it? No. Where is it? Damn it. Where is it? Jerry Lee Lewis. They were saying that he looked like he had an odd resemblance to Jerry Lee Lewis. And he goes, look at Jerry Lee slamming those piano keys. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my God. Sorry, I had to tie it. That was too good. Why isn't he on here? Why isn't the Glare here?
I can send him a link.
Glare, get on here.
I don't know, because apparently this guy at the top of the screen was too busy sending a link to some proper son of a bitch instead of somebody who can properly roast John.
Oh my.
Oh,
Carmen's here. Hi, Carmen.
Hold on.
Hello, Carmen.
Hello, Carmen.
I said it in the chat, or else she's going to start trolling me if I didn't say it out loud.
Hold on. I'll send the Glare.
What are you doing? Are you taking the longest route possible here to send this link?
Yeah.
He's messaging it.
Hello, welcome to my channel.
Are you typing it on your telegraph?
Yes, I am. And I sent a smoke signal.
I don't hear
sure.
the
You can no. You can't send smoke signals. You are very white.
Yeah, there is a lot of really interesting pics. Your dad's still sending me photos that are very suspicious of John Campia, but like there is a lot.
Why is he looking up John Campia photos?
Because he
you guys
thinks he's
talk
a
for a second.
pervert.
I'll be right back.
And he's looking for evidence of further perverted behavior.
Okay, well, he has to cross-reference John Campia with somebody else like James Gunn. Look for the John Campia and James Gunn crossover photos or somebody like that. Because there's got to be somebody out there that he's hanging out with that is also an uber creep.
Without a doubt. They're in that little clique in Hollywood of like creeper.
He's got something about his pointy ass face. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
like he at the turn of a dime or what on? Yeah, that's right. Dime, nickel, whichever change you can find on the ground nowadays. He will turn and be like, "No, that was the guy doing it. It wasn't me. I was walking her to her car."
Allegedly.
And I'd be like, "Sure, you were, guy. Then why was she the one beating that guy off of you?" You fucking pussy.
I just dropped my keys and she was helping me and this guy came out of nowhere. I didn't see him.
I mean, not to mention the fact of, I don't know how many videos that we've watched together of him. And any time that he ever has anybody else on, whether they're interviewing him or it's that chick who he has read the super chats, everybody else is more entertaining than he is.
Carrie Louise in chat says every pic of John, he looks like he's trying to squeeze one out. True.
And thank you, all 36 people watching, because you're getting more entertainment here than you will in a John Campia stream. I promise you. Actually, watching us review his review is more entertainment than you'll get out of his actual review.
Well,
So,
trying to watch Squirrel clarify Carrie Louise on the stream earlier in the week was also hilarious.
Oh, Squirrel, we missed you.
It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I pronounced it right, but I'm gonna read the comment anyways.
Tom Squirrel's in chat. That's Hale Sagan.
Yay!
He says, evening, folks. Mr. Zod, I know I'm late saying this, but congrats to you on your 1K milestone. Like button smashed. Enjoy your night. Hashtag Plague Doctor plushie for the win. God bless. That's my Plague Doctor plushie in the corner over here.
Oh, really quick. I'm sorry. Before we share this, hold on. I got to show you guys something magical. So the bitchy one, being the wonderful person that she is, she knows I like Doom, but she also likes unicorns.
You just like The Rock.
Yes. Yes, I do. I love The Rock, PB. Don't ever mention The Rock unless it's in a positive manner on this channel. So help me God. Anyway.
Okay.
Claire
Hands up,
came
don't
in
shoot,
as
okay?
I did my fanboy for The Rock. I'm so embarrassed right now. Claire's like, oh God, now there's two creepy people on.
Only if you include me.
So you guys ready? Claire, you get to see this. You came in at the right moment. Bitchy Unicorn knows I like Todd McFarlane. She knows I like Doom. She knows I like things made by Todd McFarlane. Well, Todd freaking McFarlane made the Doom Unicorn. It's the Doom Man in unicorn outfit.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
Okay. He's magically badass.
Were you able to get him signed or anything? Or is this just brand new type thing?
They made that into an action figure. I saw that over a year ago when the Doom Eternal released. That was the big skin everyone
good.
showed off.
Tom has nice figures.
Yes, it's great. So big shout out to her because I know she's listening to this. She gets me. This is why I'm gonna make her my wife. She gets me.
You're like right here. You're right there.
Yeah, and she goes to me. Oh, you're not gonna be one of those weird people who keep it in the boxes, right? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna take it out of the box.
I have shit behind me signed in boxes right now. I'm like,
It's only logical when you're an adult to keep it in the box. Like I would be, you know what I'm saying? Like if I don't know what it's like to be a woman in a relationship with a man, but if it's weird, I would be worried. You know what I'm saying? If my husband or boyfriend was like, oh, I just got this toy. I can't wait to take it out of the box so it loses its value so I can play with it. Like all of a sudden you're weird because you want to keep it in the box. Like, okay. It's
good night to Tiffany Daniels.
It's absolutely logical to keep it in the box at your age.
Good night, Tiffany. By the way, go check out Tiffany Daniels' channel. She has Spilling the Tea, great stuff. She breaks down words that people use wrong. She actually should do one on me because I'm pretty sure I use
my God.
A laundry list of words.
You don't say real words.
I'm sure.
How the fuck is she supposed to tell people what the word LMAO is?
I give her a Kryptonian translator. It's Krypton to
Holy
English.
shit. Oh my God.
Hi, Sean.
Okay. So, Glare, you're in for a special day. You ready to listen to the greatest man alive?
Are we done making fun of the panel van guy?
No, we're not.
Oh, sweet.
No. He has yet to pick up a full load of children.
Right. I don't know. He looks pretty experienced in that department. I don't
No,
know
I
if
just
he
mean
has that.
today. Just
Oh,
today.
Okay.
Here we go. John.
Crap. I was
mad.
not there. They, quite frankly, from what I've seen on the surface, they both acted like asses. But whatever. I wasn't there.
Whatever.
And he continues to say he's not there. And now he says they both acted like asses.
Get him, Rob.
Apparently, he didn't listen to a recording that said, I left because you started physical fights. Apparently, he didn't listen to any recordings. And he would have known how much Johnny truly loved this woman had he listened and paid attention, which cost nothing but time. So can't
but Johnny ain't got time.
whatsoever. And the gospel is this 130-page bullshit that comes from a judge that didn't do his homework, and I'm going to prove that in a little bit. Let's listen to more bullshit that he's got to say.
A lot of people on both sides, on the cancel Johnny Depp side, on the justice for Johnny Depp side, they get a fragment of information, and they think, well, this fragment of information. But they didn't read the 130-page ruling by the original judge that puts much different context on those things. And that's
Okay, all right. Hold on a sec. I want to correct Campy on this. We get a fragment, John. I'm not a fan of E! Entertainment, but even they had the recordings. And the recordings were so damning that they had to backtrack and go, well, we just don't know what side that they were on or what context of the conversation was. It sounds like she was pretty upset. Not you, John. You go balls to the wall with it, buddy. You say that we've only gotten a fragment.
Whoa. Hold on. Did you just say that he goes balls to the wall?
Balls to the wall. Remember Joe?
There's no way that Campia is going balls to the wall. You would have to have them first. I don't believe it.
I just want to go on the record to say that this guy sucks, and he's making all of us credible Amber supporters look really bad. So screw this guy. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
You know what's kind of funny about that? You know what's funny about that? Is that he really does make the Amber supporters bad. Like he has systematically pissed off two sides of the argument. John might be the bridge we need to come together for one common asshole.
There's always got to be one, right? At least.
Like this guy. All right, let's fucking John.
That's a big problem with our society in general. Everybody wants to read a 140-character tweet.
Yeah.
Nobody actually wants to hear all the information.
So this is where he's wrong. Of course I want all the information because I wouldn't make the judgment I've made. I wouldn't have picked Johnny had I just went with the judgment. I made my own assessment based on the information that was given, the recordings, the witness statements, the videos I have done to this point. And I will do many more. And I'm going to read the deposition and I'm going to read the judgment. It's just to prove to you that I was reading the judgment and the definition that the schmuck doesn't know.
He's from New York. The schmuck.
You're on his side, or you're on the Johnny Depp's Justice for Depp side, or you're a YouTuber giving out only little bits and pieces of information. There's a reason. Because this case is so humongous, Mr. John Campia, you asshole. Find bits and pieces of everything. He said, she said, the judge said, the witness said. There's a lot of information to take, not just the Bible of a judgment from a judge that didn't take in any of the evidence either. So yes, I did read some of the judgment. Yes, I did read some of the deposition, but I need to piece it together. So instead of reading a whole judgment, which I'm not going to remember anyway, it's better that I break it up, then find the witnesses who were a part of this to read their witness statement and what they said.
Hold on, I just want to stop right there on someone who's actually
Because you're making it echo like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Echo. Anyways, yeah. So I want to just point out something that Rob said there. He said he read things, okay, these big long things, and he had to break it up. Why? Because if you do a video on a 130-page judgment, that video is going to be longer than the Justice League movie. Okay, so that might actually be our Lord and Savior's cut. So,
hey, watch it.
So yeah, I agree with this guy. This guy's got some points.
To prove what I'm trying to prove to begin with, if there are things that I can't prove, which I might have a problem with some things, to be honest, I will still go over them. And maybe someone else has some proof that I wasn't aware of.
Mhm.
So this schmuck who has nothing to do with the community, who doesn't care, who doesn't have a dog in the hunt, had the audacity to accuse by saying that 99.9 of us don't know what the fuck we're saying because we didn't read the gospel of this entire case, that everything else doesn't matter, that only the judgment matters. And I got news for you, Mr. Campia. You weren't fucking there. The judge wasn't fucking there, and neither was I. So you know what you do? Just like a detective who wasn't at a crime scene.
You weren't fucking there.
You investigate, you read, you see what other people say, you compare facts, and through this evidence and recordings and witness statements and everything else, you make your conclusion. From what I just gave you, from what Amber Heard said that the judge says is a fact, I just proved to you that what she said is bullshit. Therefore, making Campy not know what the fuck he's talking about. How dare you insult the community when you don't know what it's about? How dare you insult the rest of us YouTubers who work damn hard to read this and go through this and search and research and edit? Who the fuck are you, man?
I'm like a bad church.
Zad, stop the stream right now.
Feel
I have to do
free.
something.
Check it out.
There's about 40 of you there, and only 29 of you like the video. Come on, get that up there. What are you doing? Just sitting there staring at the stream? What are you guys doing?
It's like I'm on a pirate ship, motherfuckers. What are you doing? Oh god.
It's so funny because like Rob is such a cool dude that it's you can't help. I mean, I know that if I was in a situation with Rob and he got this upset, I would be like, fuck, you know, what do I do to get him from being this upset? But for some reason right now it's funny as shit. I don't know why. Like I guess it's because fuck that guy. You know what I mean? So Rob's like just tearing this guy a new asshole, and it's hilarious because you never hear Rob get like this. It's fantastic.
It is like.
Do you know who John Campy is?
No, but he's clearly a douchebag. Just to see, well, I mean, Rob's
them.
making a good point. I don't even have to be following this shit. I don't even have to be following this shit to realize that Rob's making the only valid point. This guy's sitting there going, "You're not looking at anything. You're not reading any depositions. You're not following anything. You're just reading tweets," and he's completely undermining anyone who doesn't see his side of things. And Rob is basically telling him that, and he's calling him a fucking douchebag in the process. And it's hilarious.
That's how Campia does business.
Right. Clearly.
He doesn't do actual research because that would take time out of his busy selfie schedule.
let's finish this roast. And
That's the
shout out
same-
to
But he looks different in that picture. That's the same guy that looks like Jerry Lee Lewis
Yep.
with a panel
Yeah.
van.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we call it the many faces of Campia.
That's weird.
Many.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
If you like. John Campia telling us we don't know what we're talking about, but he, who doesn't care about it, knows. What a hack. What an asshole. What a jerk off. Go fuck yourself, Campia. By the way, you are more than invited to come to my stream anytime.
He got him out.
I may not
I
know
want the
everything,
Campia response. I want
but I
Campia
certainly know
response.
more about
Oh
this case
god.
than you do.
Oh my god, I'm so glad my camera's not hooked up, man, because there are tears streaming down my face right now.
Everybody. Don't
Oh.
ever accuse us because the judgment is the Bible. It is not. So get your facts straight because there's a lot that happened here. And if you don't care about it, don't do a video about it and don't insult others. Because none of us would insult you. So just shut up. Say if you don't are not interested. Just shut the fuck up, bro.
Rob sounded like me.
My cursing, but I'm really pissed off. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. I'll see you next time.
Everybody right now, immediately, if you have not gone and given this man the biggest thumbs up, go over to his channel after the stream, of course, and you go give that man a thumbs up because that was, we've done many roasts on this channel, but that was such a magical thing. We just Squirrel, I don't know how we're gonna follow that up. Like
It was good. Yeah, I
that
agree,
was-
though. It was really good. Rob did a great job. Really good job. I'm linked all his
I'm
ways. to
blown
get to
away. I'm blown away right now. I was laughing so hard just now. What a closer. That was like a grand finale fireworks show. Come to my channel. Fucking with his arms out, like calling him out.
Fuck you. Yeah, it was just so poetic, really.
So
It was good.
funny.
I mean,
really-
unfortunately, Campia only goes to channels that are bigger than his.
Yeah, he went to Geeks and Gamers to go.
Yeah, he's a little weasel, dude. He's like, yeah, he latches on to what is he? Did you say bigger channels?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a leech. That's the classic YouTuber leech thing to do.
Get
I
the
mean,
most exposure possible.
right, exactly. Like, oh well, like 'cause it's stupid too. It's a stupid method because what's gonna happen is you're gonna latch onto these other channels, and they might subscribe to you because people are dropping in the chat, hey, subscribe to this guy. But as soon as they see his content, like half of those people are gonna unsubscribe at least. So
Yeah.
you're not really gaining anything, and
No,
then
they
the other
might
half are just gonna
unsubscribe. They might just
bored.
stay subscribed and not watch any of his videos, and that'll
That
kill your
too.
channel because it's dead subscribers.
That too. Yeah, that too.
Good night, Rebecca. She's actually she's very tired. She's gonna
Good night,
Good night,
Rebecca.
Good night, Rebecca.
yeah, that was really good. Rob did a great job. And in the end, that's really what John Campia is about, is just he's a clout chasing little shit. It's just every time he opens his mouth, it's just a reminder.
Why don't people see through that though? Like people are on YouTube long enough, just as even spectators, just as people who participate in chat. Like, why aren't the majority of people like onto that? As soon as you see that, like as soon as I see that shit, I'm just like, oh fuck that guy.
How many subs
You know what I
does he
mean?
have? Right.
240K. People, please get me
See what I
past
mean?
this asshole because I would love him to
Get us
DM
all
me.
past. Get us
So
all
like
past.
you know what, I'm not
We'll
trying
watch
to be
all of our
insulting.
stuff and then share it with all your friends because
I
And
don't
that's
have
being
any
insulting.
friends.
share it with that random person you find on the internet. Who knows?
Oh, okay. I have one of those.
Look at John's posts. Look at these great posts. He doesn't post about new updates. No,
Jesus
such
Christ.
day.
No, his
The channel
his
crossed
posts isn't. No, his
240K.
posts are crap because he's never posted about pining once.
Thank you so much, guys, for your continued support and being part of my raping community. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, my fantastic community. Cheers. Look at there's this co-host. I'm sorry. I had said something about her, and I didn't realize that I am white, and I said
You didn't realize you're talking about a black chick?
Yep.
Wait, you didn't wait. You didn't realize
you
you
fucking
were
idiot.
white? Did you just say you didn't realize you were white?
Nope. Look at the lady man John right here. This one looks very uncomfortable. She's like, oh God, I thought.
Hey, wait,
I,
is that a picture from
Dude,
him on the island?
Every
Is that a
single
picture
one
from the
of the
island, man?
every single drink you see in that picture is drugged. Every single one.
It's definitely a picture from the island, though. You can't tell me that's
it's
not.
Campia's best friend right here.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that? Is that Ashley Miller? Is that his name?
Can you imagine those guys at the club? Like,
Yeah.
I'm a
I can see him.
YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I got over 240K. So
He's like, I'm an influencer.
that's his game.
Baby.
That's his game. Like,
I'm
that's
an
crazy.
influencer of like the media. You know,
Maybe
you
I'm
walk
just
me to my
old.
car.
Like, I don't tell, dude. I mean, like, I tell some people, like, but I don't really talk about it ever. You know what I mean? Like in my real life,
right?
You know what I mean? It's weird. Like, I don't want those worlds crossing over. I don't want the Costanza worlds to collide.
Right.
I want to keep things, you know, and for some reason, I can't imagine. It's weird. I don't see myself being like, oh, well, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not ashamed of it.
You're trying to tell me it's the summer of the glarer?
I do it. I am a YouTuber, but it's not something that I feel like is something to really brag about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, you're not John Campia.
Right. Maybe if I had 240,000 subs, maybe I'd probably have a bigger ego about it. I don't know. I've never been.
Yeah, I don't think your ego would be bigger than John Campia's.
Little man, big ego.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, is he like a short dude?
Did you see him with all them women? Half them women were taller
Yeah,
than
he's
him.
a short little man.
Yeah, he's
So,
probably
Zod,
got
are
enough-
you taller
yes.
than John Campia?
I can proudly say I am taller than John Campia. I look at
Get
those
that.
pictures, and I'm just like, you know what? I might not be taller than a whole lot of
He's got
people.
enough- so he's
Fuck
probably
you,
got
John.
a Napoleon complex is one of those things. Yeah, little
Like,
man.
He's like one of those guys that
Napoleon
like
was 5'8".
he's probably like one of those dudes.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah,
man.
you know why they called him short? It was British propaganda because America had its 6-foot zealots. They're like, oh, he's short, so let's use that in our propaganda.
That's
He's
interesting.
changed his name to British Husky.
So was Hitler having micro penis American propaganda?
No, probably not.
For the same purpose.
I don't know.
Are you
man.
trying to say he has
They
mega
find that
penis?
out.
Because
That's-
I don't want
I
to
mean-
talk about this.
I mean, Napoleon's height, you could clearly see. I mean, if you're looking under there in Hitler's pants, it's kind of gay.
So
James Andrew Morrison says, yeah, Napoleon was above average height for his era.
well, yeah. I mean, and then there's the Minor Threat song, "Small Man, Big Mouth," and yeah, that's a very common thing, man. Little short dudes.
I don't.
You know,
want
it's
short man.
It's like a chihuahua. Chihuahua just barks and barks and barks real loud. Never does
Oh.
anything.
God, yeah, it can't be. I'm like, is there such a thing as a yacht guy? Like, there's yacht girls. He's
Oh my
like,
God.
is there yacht boys? Is he a yacht boy? Is he a former yacht boy
I
that got
I
into
mean,
this?
yeah, it's like the upgraded version of Pool Boy.
Bingo. Sorry, I just
He's
asked.
he's like an Uber Pool Boy.
God.
He's like that 0.1% of pool boys.
The one that got into Hollywood the right way, if you know what I mean.
Holy fuck.
Oh, so he got in on his knees.
And he wasn't kneeling before Zod.
No, don't kneel. He's the one guy who is exempt from kneeling before Zod.
He's
you
got to
can
kneel
ban
before Zod.
Cyber, you don't got that much to go. All you got to do is really like kind of like sit in a position, like just.
Good night to Jenny Gooden. Or
Good night,
Godden?
Jenny.
Godden?
By the way, if you're new, welcome to Late Night Talks. So you guys,
Just
we're not
stick
even
with
like
Jenny. Good night, Jenny.
Dude, I
Jenny.
swear to God, I just fucking waved. And
Oh,
my
did you?
camera's not even
Dude,
hooked
I
up.
did that either last week or the week before. I was like, you guys can't see it, but I just waved to nobody.
Yeah, like I just caught myself. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, speak
Yeah,
of
except
nobody,
you go on camera. I never go on camera.
True.
Speaking
yeah.
of nobody, let's talk about Disney and how they're
General
giving
Zod.
nobody their
Uh-oh.
movies. So let me give you context before I read this article. Disney came out and they go, okay, guys, okay, we're a family company, right? That's always the tagline. We're a family company and we want to provide families with the movie theater experience again. We're going to help the cinemas. We're going to make cinemas great again, right? That's what they were preaching. And then they released a statement saying, that Black Widow you've been waiting for, biggest blockbuster, we're releasing that motherfucker soon. Buckle up, kids. You're going back to the theaters. Well, just a week ago, Disney said, well, we've been talking to our shareholders, guys, and I'm sorry to report, but we're going to charge you $60 on top of your $20 fucking subscription so you can see Black Widow on Disney Plus for 3 whole months. Are we the
What?
best?
No, thank you.
So I'm going to read this article about how Disney's trying to
Well,
backtrack.
He's
because
going to
the
attempt
theater-
to read it, but whatever.
Yeah, attempt. You know, I do my best here.
That's your best?
You don't want to see my worst.
Oh, I think I have.
So we're going to talk about how Disney is planning on releasing Black Widow to Disney Plus, and they've pissed off a lot of theaters. A lot of theaters are not happy because this hurts the bottom line because they're creating a culture of people who don't want to go out and see movies anymore on the big screen. And if you guys don't know, me and Bitchy worked in the theater. I can tell you firsthand, there is a theater that will probably never open up where we met. I met my soon-to-be wife at a theater. And because of these asshole corporations, there will be a lot of husbandless people out there. Just think about that. There's gonna be husbandless people and wifeless people because
There's
of
going to be a lot of happy people out there. What?
PB. I think Miss PB's in bed. Oh God.
She's sleeping. Shh.
Oh my.
Looks like his balls is in the jar next to her. So
Nope.
let's read from our good friends because you can always trust the Hollywood Reporter to help the show's Disney.
God bless.
There's not much theaters can do. Disney's Black Widow tries day to date as a studio experiment. Disney. Oh, look at that. Look, the dogs are sad. They're sad because they're going to be on the small screen.
Them
They were-
dogs
they were-
are sad because she's going to cut them up and turn them into a coat. What do you fucking mean they're sad because they're going to be on a small screen?
I'm sorry. I did not mean
Cyber-
to offend the dog
Cyber's
community.
bringing it back down. He's bringing it home.
The only way Black Widow is going to be worth that kind of money is if Amber Heard takes over the lead role. That's it. What's funny?
All sides are resigned.
No, we're just laughing at quality business decisions.
All sides are resigned to the fact that every Hollywood major is trying different release models as long as the pandemic keeps up. On March 23rd, Hollywood Studios execs woke up to the headlines that mega UK exhibitor China World, owner of Regal Cinemas in the US, will start to open select Regal locations beginning in early April. Regal, the country's second largest chains behind AMC theaters with 536 theaters in the U.S., had been closed for 6 months. More good news arrived with word that Los Angeles, may be among a handful of counties where newly opened cinemas can increase capacity from 25% to 50% in the coming days. LA is the country's largest movie-going market and key to studios getting back on track. By
hold
noon,
on really quick. Sorry, hold on really quick. Good night to Carrie Louise. She's heading out for the evening. Just want to say
Good night, Carrie.
Sorry.
Good night,
okay.
Carrie.
Carry on, sir.
By noon, however, clouds of doubt rolled in when Disney, Daddy Mouse, announced it is delaying Marvel Studios' Black Widow once again, along with 5 films. Black Widow moves from May 7th to July 8th. Dun, dun, dun. To boot, the superhero spinoff will be made available to Disney Plus subscribers at a primer access charge of $30.
I got something funny, and I wish it came on earlier. The sea shanty plane is "Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her" right now. I wish I could share the audio. I'm like, this is funny.
And while Memorial Day tentpole Cruella is keeping its May 28th theatrical release, it will debut simultaneously on the same thing, the primer access.
You got to pay $20 for the movie. $30 for it on your TV, or you go to HBO Max, where they're like, you know what, guy, you get it for free because you bought our streaming service.
Right.
Yeah. So just think about this, folks. The Disney service is $7.99, but it's I forgot, it was $79.99 for the year or something, some bullshit like that, right? But that gives you premiere access. But just because you have the premiere access tag, you still have to pay a separate $30 to get a movie that will be released, wait for it, a month before the release date. At least HBO Max has the decency to release the movie at the same time as the theater release.
Right.
These sons of a bitches are releasing it a month earlier, charging people more, and they're running it against the theatrical run, and they wonder why the theaters are pissed. Everybody in the chat, let me know.
Theatrical.
That's why I have you here. Everybody in the chat, let me know.
Fucking hell.
How messed up is that they will, and most people, if your parents
I know, it's pretty fucking messed up. I mean, you say the word theatrical a lot.
Theatrical.
Okay, let me be proper. Theatrical. Are you happy?
Oh, that's not the question that you were asking about?
No, you
about what's messed up?
How messed up is that? Because here's the thing, folks.
How messed up is what?
How messed up is that? Because here's the thing. All
Jesus
35
Christ,
people we have all 35 people we have watching are smart people who watch
Bitchy Unicorn says that it's just as messed up as you are, Zod. LOL.
No shit.
Well, you too.
What the fuck?
So,
what is that?
So just think about this. Most of the people we call normal moviegoers or normies, they're going to have kids run around and they're going to be like, Jimmy, stop poking. God damn it. Would you sit down? What? Oh, we got this Disney Plus. Oh, look, it's this brand new. It's coming to theaters. We get it a month ahead of time. And little Jimmy here can watch it. And we don't have to watch our kid because we're going to plop them in front of the television here. So let's just pay $30 on top of the fucking $12.99 that it's going up to. I'm sorry, it's still $7.99. We're going to plop little Jimmy in front of here. We're going to pay another $30 to rent this movie, essentially, before the fucking thing comes out in a month.
That's going
Are
to
you
slap
kidding
them in
me?
the face. In the end, of course, you're going to have your handful of idiots that'll pay that price just so they can say they did a review and all that other shit. But as far as like the general population, that's not going to happen.
And I'm not even that excited about it.
Right.
About Black Widow, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Like after what do you call it? Endgame? I was like,
oh, you're
I was-
breaking my heart here. After what do you call it?
I was like, that's enough. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if
She
they
got
made-
thrown off a cliff. I'm good.
if they make another Avengers movie, and all you got to do is, I mean, they've already
Bless
put
you.
time travel. They've
Thank
already,
you.
yeah, bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
They already put time travel in to the storyline. Once you put time travel into a storyline, you can do anything you want.
Pretty much.
You can do anything you want to the story. It's the caulk for plot holes. That's what it is. Is adding time travel to the storyline. And so, you know, but all these little spin-offs, I mean, they're okay so far, but they're not great. Like WandaVision, okay. Now Winter Soldier, in the action sequence, the first 10 minutes of Falcon and Winter Soldier is fantastic.
Oh, what do you mean? That's
some of the best
the
action
second
I've
best
seen.
part. Continue.
Yeah, and then the rest, this dude Bucky's talking to a therapist, and I'm like,
oh, that's the
you know what I
best
mean?
part.
I'm like, what?
Oh man, that is so great.
I mean, it's okay, it's entertaining, but it's, you know, I don't really give a shit, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm not
the
paying.
character development. Spectacular.
And there's no way I'm paying what, $30 to watch it a month before it comes out.
Oh, I sure as fuck ain't doing that. No, that's fucking ridiculous. It ain't gonna cost $30 for me and the wife to go and see it in the theater. Why the fuck would I pay $30 a month ahead of time to see it on a tiny TV screen?
It's
And I don't
funny
even-
with
I
all
don't even
these
miss the
early
theater that
ones that Disney has had.
Oh yeah, and here's another fun fact. Here's another fun fact. They are doing this. This is rolling out right before. Wait for it. You only have this month to be grandfathered into their $7.99 price because their service goes up to $12.99. So
No, that's a lie.
It's
only
not a lie.
the base slide service is only going up $1, guy.
That's not what I heard from several sources, and according to
yeah, I know. Well, your raccoons are wrong again.
According to Bob 2.0, it's
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
$12.99. Okay,
Yeah,
and I
that's
believe
probably-
Bob 2.0.
The $12.99 is probably a version that doesn't have any ads on it or some crap like that.
I mean, does this version have ads? I never ran across them. What are they putting ads in there?
Not at the, I don't know.
Everyone,
I have no idea. All I know is, all I heard was it's going up $1.
I mean,
so has everyone noticed that some of the Disney movies, you know, that you've had to pay for, you get people who actually have the reviews and they say it's terrible, and then, you know, you see ads on the TV and they said #1 movie in America and all this stuff. I was like, what? How? I haven't seen one good review yet.
You and PB and Squirrel and Glare can shoot a movie and it'll be #1 right now because there's no box office.
That should be the thing that should be a title they shouldn't have. Like #1 movie in America. All these good critics are saying stuff about it. I'm like, they are?
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
every
you can-
person
you
I've
can
looked up
tell-
has said like Raya the Last Dragon is like mediocre.
Well, these movies that are going straight to Netflix, you could tell by, well, I mean, you could only tell by how much people are watching it, which is really what box office does anyway. Not so much how much people like it, but the fact is Netflix can tell how many people are clicking on a movie that went straight to Netflix. So they could say it's #1 in America, or they can say it's, you know what I mean?
No,
so
but
they
I'm
have
seeing it with the Disney ones that you have to pay for. Only with the ones that you have to pay for, not like some of the ones that they've released that are free.
And
Most
they
of the
lied
paid
about
ones.
Raya because, according to the box office, Raya lost to Tom and Jerry. We did a review on that. So Raya the Last Dragon lost to Tom and Jerry. Just Go check out our review, and you'll hear about.
There
how
was no
wonderful that
Tom
is.
and Jerry in that.
Jesus
I
Christ.
told you my younger brother
Why
watched
hasn't-
it when it came out, and he said he watched 10 minutes and it didn't have them, and he's like, "The fuck," and he turned it off.
Why hasn't Tom and Jerry been canceled? Because, dude, have you seen some of the racist stuff that goes on in Tom and Jerry cartoons? Like
Because it's Warner Brothers, and they're like, "It's all right, guys."
They're
It was-
getting
it was back
around
then.
to it, guy.
dude, Tom lights a trick cigar, it blows up, and then all of a sudden he's got these big red lips and a bone in his hair, and it's really messed up. It's just really, and you're like, whoa. Now, when you're a kid and you see it, you don't even put it together. It's just, he looks funny. But when you watch it today, you're like, oh my God. And then they go and they make a family film, and that's so
Are you
weird.
going to try to cancel Space Jam also because they
Well,
did the
I'm
same
not-
shit?
I'm not trying to cancel it. I'm saying why.
No,
is
the only
that
thing
not
they
canceled?
canceled in Space Jam
And Pepe Le
was
Pew
cartoon knees.
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
is.
Everyone's
Shit,
talking
you
about
know.
other stuff with that. No fucking knees on there.
Oh,
Um,
good night to
by
A
the
Graham Z
picture.
Life. It's my bad.
Oh, good night.
A Ramsey life, yeah.
Oh,
I have a
Gramsci left.
typo in the chat. Good times.
And
put
Zombie,
Gamzee.
welcome. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm just now getting back through because I have this article up. So let's finish this. Publicly, there was no uproar among the theater owners. No, because they're not allowed to. I work for them. You're not allowed to get mad. So no,
my
there was
God.
no uproar.
Editorialize.
Nor a door reaction from Wall Street. All sides are resigned to the fact that every Hollywood studio is going to experiment with different release models as long as the pandemic continues. And although the landscape may be improving in the US, where movie theaters have at last reopened in LA and New York, Europe remains in crisis. It's possible that major entertainment conglomerates are being advised on long-range implications of the pandemic and need to hedge their bets, as one film financier tells Hollywood Reporter. Black Widow is an expensive movie. It's not surprising they are pushing back the date, says Wall Street analyst Eric. Good job, Eric Handler of MKM Partners. Disney isn't comfortable with releasing a 200 million plus movie when there's so much uncertainty. Handler and others believe foremost that Disney is using the pandemic era to test the appetite of premium video on demand. Black Widow and Cruella provide unique opportunities. This year is all about experimentation. He says Disney isn't abandoning. Fuck, I lost my place.
Holy fucking shit. He pulled a Biden.
Oh no.
Fucking A, man. Like, he's like, oh, fuck, I lost my place. Oh, back to the beginning. I got this card that tells me the number.
Disney likewise offered Mulan and Raya, the Last Dragon, to Disney Plus subscribers for $30. But Black Widow is the first superhero pick to try its luck on premium video on demand in those countries.
Whoa. Mulan wasn't a superhero?
No, apparently
No.
she wasn't, even though she was, clearly, because she had chi. Disney's Black Widow.
So what is she, a metahuman?
She's something. I know that she's not opposed to concentration camps, apparently. They fucking thank them in the credits, so go family company. Disney's Black Widow change prompted speculation as the fate of high-profile early summer tentpoles. Paramount's A Quiet Place 2 is set to open on Memorial Day weekend on May 28th, and Universal will unravel Fast 9. That's going to fucking do good no matter what. The next installment of the Fast and Furious franchise. If there's one thing that's recession-proof, pandemic-proof, it's Fast and Furious. That thing's gonna go until we're all dead and buried on June 25th.
I'm actually okay with it. You know, like
I am. I want to see them in space.
They keep getting better. Actually, like, am I crazy, or does each one get a little bit better?
It does. I want to see Toretto punch a T-Rex in the face. That's fair. If I want to see them travel back in time, and he's just like, I'm for family, and just punches a T-Rex right in the face. Bam, I can die happy.
I mean, dude,
family.
They skydived with cars. Like, that was crazy. And yet I liked the movie. That happened, and I was still like, this was fun.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
That's one thing. See, Disney, what Disney needs to do is they needed to have Mulan do some fucking illegal streetcar racing. Bam. Millions.
With like horses and carts, you know.
Be like, I live my life 1 mile at a time.
Hello to Astrid Vissers. I'm sorry, Astrid. I don't mean to mess up your last name.
It's good to see you here. Good to see you here. We're talking about if Mulan is going to drag race with horses. Welcome to the fandom zone. Analysts believe.
Hey, this is slightly off the subject, but while we're having nerd talk, I gotta ask you: have you watched Invincible on Amazon yet?
Absolutely. I told PB to watch it. That this show might be.
Oh my God! And then you started spoiling it immediately.
You got J.K. Simmons voicing. You have Mark Hamill. You got the Asian guy from Walking Dead. I'm sorry, Glenn. I don't know your actual name.
They all look the same. Hey, the Asian guy.
Come on.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Hey, who keeps timing out South Florida Thrifter in chat?
What?
I have no idea. Yeah, it happened again.
Who timed you out? You know what, South Florida?
Now I know it's not me.
Is that happening? Because
South Florida Drifter, congratulations! I made you a mod. Now you can't be timed out.
But he's not being timed out because I'm looking at the chat and it's not happening.
Maybe it's on the Google side.
No, Google has been doing. We talked about this before. Google has been randomly going through and doing it.
Yeah, it's happened to me, but not. Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm looking at the chat, and you would be able to see user was timed out if you're a mod. And I'm a mod, and I'm not seeing that anybody was timed out.
No,
gotta be Google.
We need to sacrifice somebody to test it.
Right.
It's gone now.
We're not going to sacrifice anybody. Relax.
All is well.
Analysts believe theater chains can't afford to pass by playing Cruella or Black Widow. THR. THR. Are you fucking THR? Are you telling me that a Disney movie about one of the most iconic films and a fucking Marvel movie is not going to sustain? Are you kidding me? PB, help me out here. You're the resident Marvel expert here. Do you think, in your expert opinion, that if they release Black Widow, there's going to be no crowd? It's barely going to make its money back. Do you think that's going to happen, PB?
I mean, what's the last big movie that has released?
Shit, I can't remember.
Okay. Like, you got to look at recent history. You can't just exclusively look and say, it's a Marvel movie, because in order to make back $200 million, you're going to have to make, like, what, $450 million?
I'm going to agree with PB on that. I think that if it does make a lot of money, it's mostly going to be because people are excited about theaters being opened back up and seeing a Marvel movie in the theaters. Not so much because it's a Black Widow movie. People want to see it. sure, but a lot of the reason why it's going to make its money back is just because the theaters.
I mean,
again,
let's put it this way. There were people that were excited as all hell to see this movie. And if it were to come out now, or when it's set to what? They moved it back into June now, right?
Yep.
They still aren't going to go and see it in the theater because potentially they could get the virus. That's how afraid they are. And they were that excited for the movie ahead of time. Whereas I have been excited the whole fucking time. I don't fucking care who is sneezing on the seat in front of me because I'll put my hood up.
In a pre-pandemic times, theaters owners had the clout to stop even the biggest Hollywood studio from spending a movie early to the home before 3 or so months. That all changed when the novel apocalypse virus struck in early 2020, forcing the theater closures across the globe. A year ago, when the marquee was going dark, exhibitors were outraged when Universal announced in spring 2020 they were sending Trolls World Tour to premium video on demand for $20. By midsummer, outrage turned into acquisition when Universal struck a landmark deal with AMC to create a new premium VOD window beginning as early as 17 days after a title first hits the big screen. The model was followed by a deal with Cinemark to create a 31-day window for titles meeting certain thresholds to the opening weekends. Tensions flared back up again when Warner Media, home of HBO Max, announced with no warning that Warner Bros. Entire 2021 film slate would debut day and date in cinemas and on streaming services. Directors and stars were furious, prompting Warner brass to say the edict would end after 2021. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. This week, company...
Yeah, how about you spit real quick and then continue reading?
confirmed this promise when saying it has agreed to provide Regal with a 45-day exclusive theatrical window for its marquee titles in the U.S. and 31 days in the UK. Paramount has indicated it believes in a 45-day window for its movies. While there has been the same blistering anger from TV expressed over Disney's Black Widow or Cruella decision, insiders say many of the theater owners weren't exactly happy. Nevertheless, they comprehend that every studio is pursuing a different model, particularly during the great streaming arms race. Jesus fucking Christ. The great streamings are.
Who writes this shit?
THR. That's who. Jesus Christ. Everyone has
arms race.
Everyone has made big moves. Businesses will look for what works, and then there will be more right sizing, says studio veterans. Adds studio distributor, there will no longer be cookie cutter approaches to every film, and it will be treated in a different way. Other sources speculate Disney wants to hedge its bets in case Europe remains locked down. While the U.S. imposes new restrictions, Disney is experimenting with a day-to-day economics. Disney expects reoccurring shutdowns for years until the globe has been vaccinated. Yeah, I'm sure Bob 2.0 said that because he's such a brain trust. That was Bob 2.0, guys. You can believe everything that Bob says because he's the version of Bob Iger. So, Squirrel, have you heard this guy talk? I'm sorry, getting off track. But
I have
he
not.
talks?
I have not actually heard him speaking. No.
I heard the Disney board meeting where he talked about where he glazed over the question of Gina Carano, which was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
He's like, I
Gina who?
Yeah, he's like, I stand by Disney's moral values. And next question.
They have moral values. So
That's what
her
he
comment
said.
is atrocious, but actually, like, oh my god, the Milan internment camp thing will never leave me. It'll never go. It'll always stay with me. You know, just the fact that they were like, hey, thanks to the officials running the concentration camp, Milan wouldn't have happened otherwise. Way to go. But let's talk about Gina. But anyway, just it pisses me off. So anyway, yeah, I have not heard him speak. I've only seen what he said as far as written or report type crap about him, but I haven't heard him speak.
So his name's Bob 2.0, but he's actually Bob 99.
He's more like Bob .10.
Hi, Janie Davis. Janie Davis.
Bye.
Hello, Janie.
Oh, hi. You woke up from a long sleep. Okay, I was getting ready to take one, apparently. So yeah, this frustrates me because, okay, when Zod was a young dictator and he was first learning Earth's customs, Father Zod would every weekend take little Zod to go see a movie that his mom would kill Father Zod over. Father Zod dodged many bullets in those days.
Hey, I gotta. Sorry, I gotta interrupt here real quick. Something's seriously wrong going on in the chat here. I don't know if it was a mistake. Okay, thank you, Cherry K. But South Florida thrifter who was just wrenched just hid Locomai from the chat, and then Cherry K brought Locomai back. But I don't know if. Okay, yeah, just be careful. don't hide
it was an accident.
Yeah, don't hide Locomai. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I just saw this all pop up. And he deleted a message by Locomai by accident.
Well, what happens when you hide them? It deletes the last message.
All of them.
Or
all
I
of
didn't
them,
know that was linked anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Locomai. We've all done it from time to time. That's why I've wrenched multiple people.
With great power comes great responsibility. South Florida thrifter Scrunday.
Locomai said, "Hello, I'm a little innocent child." Well, Locomai, I'm gonna have to say I don't believe you.
The only reason I brought it up was because I was trying to click on Locomai's thing and unhide her, and it wouldn't let me do it. But Gary K took care of it.
Oh my God.
So here's the thing that gets me is, we always highlight Disney and give them shit, but I want to give shit across the board here. This is, to me, starting to feel like a plan by the Hollywood apparatus, and don't get it twisted. I could bring up numbers from earlier, and you can see the theater industry as a whole has been suffering. Me and Bitchy know this. We've had slow days and things like that, right? And this feels like that everybody who's a big corporation that wants to take out these little apparatuses, that don't want middlemen anymore, that don't want another form of control, which businesses should have some kind of control. Because when you don't, Disney's buying its 5th fucking studio. So to me, this feels like these companies are now using this as the perfect excuse to not only force theaters now to negotiate with them and take what little power that they had, but to control and dominate this market. And it's really sad because the Hollywood elitists, these company elitists, they're not feeling any of this. It's going to be the theater chains, the consumer, the fucking popcorn guy, the bagel man, anybody who's in there selling shit.
Bagel man.
I want to know about this bagel man.
Yeah.
Glare,
I want bagels.
Glare, a long time ago,
Unless that's code. Is that code?
It's code. I offended.
It's code for him being a dumb fuck.
Oh God.
I went on a rant about Sophie Turner saying something that X-Men fans trying to get off of her shitty acting in Dark Phoenix, which they butchered for a fucking second time. How do you mess it up? Anyways, so I went on a rant and I basically said, "Fuck Sophie Turner, fuck the people who made this movie. I hope she falls down the stairs, hits every flight of stairs, breaks her neck, and dies slowly. And
Oh
fuck
my
the bagel people
God.
too."
Jesus, dude.
And
This is the nice version.
yeah, this
I
is
was going to
the
say this is probably the summarized version for consumption.
yes, this is the extremely edited version. And I had a comment from someone who actually was in a bagel shop, and apparently they were like,
Oh,
we here at the bagel community are not bad people.
I remember this. I remember you telling us about this. I was like, "What? Bagels?"
Hey, when the theaters open back up, I'm going to go to the popcorn and concession stand, and I'm going to make a TikTok video of me asking for a bagel and throwing a fit when they tell me they don't sell bagels at the movie theater.
I
Hey,
see
there's a
this.
bagel consortium out there, buddy. And I didn't know this is a thing. It's like the fucking Illuminati.
Illuminati of bagels.
I don't know what's going on in Australia, but Janie said that she ain't never had a bagel.
What?
Oh,
Bagels
Like,
are so good.
So many flavors.
And
Hey,
it's all
I'm
the
gonna
type
go-
of
I'm
Creator,
giving
you're
you a
going to
shout
tell
out
me
here.
you don't have a $20 bagel back there somewhere? This is a damn movie theater. I want my bagel.
James Andrew Morrison wants to know: do bagel men wear fedoras?
I don't know, man. I was scared.
Only in my dreams.
Only in the Northeast
Oh no!
and
Look.
Chicago.
I don't
Oh,
know,
no.
but I'll tell you what. Zod has gotten many angry comments in my day. Over 90% of my videos. Strangely, not the dislikes to match. But anyways, I've gotten very angry comments. But this one kind of chilled me because it wasn't a like I'm gonna kill you kind of comment I'm normally used to. It was a you hurt my feelings and we'll find you. We've got a particular set of skills, kind of a
Oh my God!
underlying
man.
threat. I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna go in the bagel shop. They're gonna spit in my bagel and give me evil glares. Fuck that. Don't mess with my bagel. I need it. I need my coffee and my bagel, okay?
South Florida.
Oh, we
were
have
just-
two
you're
people
good.
here that have never had a bagel.
South
That's
Florida,
wild.
you're good, man. We were just having some fun. You're all good. We know it's an
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you good? You good?
Things
You good?
happen.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Dude, I've done it to multiple people. Once with my finger, maybe twice with my finger. Once with my headphones. I looked down. I was like, "Who the hell timed that person out?" And I looked down. I was like, "Oh shit, it was me."
I've done much worse things with my finger, just for the record.
That's
Much
nice.
worse.
Good to know.
damn it, Glare. This is a kid's programming. I'm under child.
What?
You're not.
This is not for fucking children.
Dude.
I should do that one day. Just
Don't
for
even
fun, just to
joke
see
about
what
that.
YouTube would do.
This is kids programming. Yeah. If you're over the age of 18,
If someone goes to look up Minecraft and sees one of my videos, I'll tag it like Minecraft or something.
You get an angry like parent putting a note. I don't know what it is about bagels, but little Jimmy's never been the same.
He said some guy in a cowboy hat said fuck bagels, and he's been saying that all day.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on here. We're losing America. Oh my god. So
oh my god. Why are there there's another person down there that ain't never had a bagel. What's wrong with these people? How could you never want to never try a bagel?
Selena says Ice-T says that he's never had a bagel.
Okay.
Well,
Ice-T's a weirdo.
Look, Ice-T's straight out of Compton. The man doesn't have to have a bagel.
That's
Okay.
Ice Cube, dude.
What do you mean he doesn't have to have a bagel?
Oops. They're both hood. Whatever.
There's too many people named Ice.
Oh
There's
my
Ice
God.
Cube,
I
Ice,
sat
there's
there one day and
Ice
I
Cube.
straight out of
noticed that.
Compton, guys. Oh man, you really dropped that beat.
Man, I just wanted the opportunity to stay straight out of Compton. Thanks for ruining it, Glare.
This is you're shocked. You're shocked all of a sudden. And this
Oh,
is what I
no.
do. This is what I
God.
do.
This is my one and only opportunity.
Let's go to the country club and drop some hot beats.
The glarer, the dream wrecking troll. That is my MO.
Speaking of trolling and gaslighting, I want to bring up our next article because it's magical.
Oh God.
And it has to do with
Hey, K-Log.
it has to do
What's
with
up,
gaslighting.
Kermit?
Oh, K-Log. Hey man, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. That's right. I know the lingo.
Don't say shit like that to make yourself think that you're cool.
Yo, guys. Hey, homies. What's hanging out? You want to go chill at the bar? Sure do. I'm going to have a Bordeaux. Drop it.
My sister Squirrel gets me.
Yeah. He'll be there in a hot minute.
Hi, PG Simpy Fish. How are you? Simpy.
Oh my goodness, I feel like we should have Snow Dub here so we can have another rap.
Simpy fish. That's freaking hilarious. I love it.
Yes. So internet turns on Jensen Karp, manipulative shrimp, tail cereal man.
Wait. Whoa. Read that again, Drunky McGee.
The internet turns on Jensen Karp, manipulative shrimp tail cereal man. Boom.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what any of that means.
Good night to Carmen.
One fucking aspect.
Good night,
of that
Carmen.
Good night, Carmen.
Good night, Carmen. Oh, this is
Who is it?
magical.
Carmen.
No, I'm talking about the guy in the article. Who the fuck is that asshole?
Dude, the whole title is fucking. If I was on mushrooms, I'd have to read that 10 times to fucking even begin to try to understand it.
Okay, first of all, this guy who did this, he gets major points when you find out who he's married to, because he married a person that every guy who ever watched this show wanted to marry. So, mad respect to Jensen. And I'm going to read this article because it's magical. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
He's going to read it.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch Shrimp Saga has taken a not-so-sweet turn. Comedian and author Jensen Karp went massively viral this week for tweeting his unsavory discovery of sugar-coated shrimp tails in Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Just days after using his disturbing findings to slam the brand and its maker, General Mills, on Twitter, social media has abruptly turned against him. Karp, 41, is now being accused of lying, stealing podcast concepts, and shaming a former sex partner, among other allegations. Still my hero. Karp, who is married to Boy Meets World star Daniela Official, aka Topanga, and was formerly a child rapper by the name of Hot Carl. This guy gets more magical.
Wait. His name was Hot Carl?
Hot Carl here, guys.
I don't.
I'm going to find this man's pictures.
Dropping some fine lyrics.
I can't picture that on a marquee.
Hot
Danny,
Carl.
yes, he did. This man married Topanga. When Zod was a young dictator and he first saw Topanga,
oh, okay. First saw. Okay, I was gonna say because this has continued until 5 seconds ago.
I was like, I'm gonna marry her one day, but no, Hot Carl beat me to it. God bless you, Hot Carl. That's what I'm gonna call him this whole article.
K-Log says Topanga was so beautiful.
Topanga is hot, man.
Topanga, just wrap this around in your mind, K-Log. She's now married to Hot Carl.
God. Oh, I don't even know. Okay. I feel like this is all a trap, all of it.
Did not respond to the post's request for comments. Haha. My quickly deleted subtweet yesterday said, "Oh no, I can't follow the latest viral saga because I was blocked in 2014 BC. I was not gracious enough after a surprise threesome, but not before I was told to be careful or I would never work in this town again," tweeted screenwriter Stephanie Mickes on Wednesday. "The amount of women who DM'd me with stories today, let alone the ones I have known about for years and talked about, shared experiences. Oh Lord." Actor Melissa Staton also took to Twitter to issue a PSA regarding Karp's, or I'm just going to say Hot Carl's, treatment of her when they dated.
I mean, it's Hot Carl. You know?
Hot Carl.
I'm just gonna say Hawk Hall.
What you may not know about the man behind the viral post, he's manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic ex-boyfriend who once told me he was surprised I hadn't killed myself because my life was so worthless. Now, I don't believe you because Hot Carl is dating Topanga. I'm going to need more proof than this because I want to know, or he's married to her. I'm sorry, married to Topanga. So, if Hot Carl is...
Yeah, you ain't going to say that shit to Topanga.
Oh God!
I have yet to be able to.
But some janky hoe before Topanga.
I have yet to be able to take one aspect of this article seriously at all. Like, not
are you supposed to?
I guess I don't know. He's reading it out loud. I mean, so what the fuck is going on with this guy?
I want to just highlight this because this is my favorite person, and I follow them on Twitter and Facebook. Mike Shinoda, the lead vocalist of the band Linkin Park. Well, rest in peace, Chester. I'd say more co-vocalist. Tweeted praise for Hot Carl, calling him a razor-sharp comic mind, an accomplished gallery owner and curator, spectacular radio and podcast personality.
I told all of you that he was going to read the article.
Is that supposed to be spectacular?
Yeah. And all around good dude.
Spectacular. Yes.
Okay.
Spectacular. I have to really look at the screen. Plus, there is a link.
Yeah, zoom in, butthole.
There's a link in the private chat you have to show of Hot Carl. It's his album cover from.
Oh my God! Yes,
you have to see this.
We have to see this.
It's magical. It's the first link. I have the article actual.
Well, when you say the word magical, I can only think of one person.
Zod.
Michael K.
Oh yeah.
True.
Okay,
beautiful.
Let's see what.
Have a magical day.
Oh my gosh, this is his album that he released. This is the I feel like it's a car accident. Oh God.
Let's see. Okay, let's look at this. Oh dear God, this is amazing.
And it's true. Hold on, I'll show you the full article, but that's the image.
Oh my God, folks, you are in for a treat. All 36 people are going to have amazing stories. Hot Carl, I like to read. Where can I find this album?
Is that real?
Yes, it is.
Damn.
If you go to the article link, that's the second one in private chat there, that actually takes you to the album with the music on it, and it's available on YouTube.
That looks like
God.
How did she... Hold on. Put that back up. Up real quick. Just real quick.
That looks like something out of an SNL skit. It doesn't look real.
No. How in the hell did Topanga marry the Kmart version of Corey Matthews?
Look at this. Hot Carl.
Dude, wow.
Hot Carl.
What the hell?
Hot Carl. I've got so much.
This is ridiculous.
I want to...
Yes, and if you go to the link for the story, it tells you, it has the video link, and it actually breaks down how did Topanga end up with this guy was the question in the end. Oh, bless his heart.
This is.
I don't know. It sounds like a trap.
You have made something of your life This is a man. Fuck Elon Musk. This is a man we all need to aspire to be. Hot Carl.
That dude.
Oh,
I'm
Ken
marveling
says that
at this
he's
right
got
now.
that Campia look.
That's true.
That's blasphemy. Don't slander Hot Carl.
You're like, Topanga, no.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah, he's probably hung like a moose. That's the only thing I can imagine.
Whoa,
What
whoa,
is
whoa, whoa,
going
whoa, whoa,
on
whoa,
there?
whoa. Evelyn said she just Googled Hot Carl, and its slang meaning is a sexual act of defecating on a partner.
Oh my God! Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That is so.
Carl with the C instead of a K, but we all know what that means, Carl.
That's what that's called. That's what.
Bingo.
No.
no, no. We're not going to slander Hot Carl.
Who's slandering Hot Carl? All she did was go to Google. Google slandered Hot Carl.
I'm not even going to use his name anymore. Hot Carl.
So-
Formerly
So
known
when you,
as
are
the
you? Oh, I gotta see that.
His Hot Carl has gone viral for an unlikely reason. On Monday, Hot Carl made the headlines after he posted what appears to be 2 shrimp tails that he found in a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The tweet has been shared over 23,000 times. The ensuing chaos between Hot Carl and the brand has made many Twitter users swearing off the cereal for good. By Tuesday, more details arose about Hot Carl himself and his history in the music business as the rapper Hot Carl.
Okay, I'm gonna read you something now. Educational fact of the day: a hot Carl is the act of defecating on someone's face. A warm Carl is defecating on their face while covered by plastic wrap.
Ugh.
A cold Carl is defecating on a glass table while someone lies below, as stated by Urban Dictionary.
I think Cold Carl got it the best out of that.
That's so gross.
As the story goes on,
I'm never going to be the same after this.
This guy is amazing. As the story goes on, Hot Carl signed a $1 million record deal at the age of 19. After a string of rap battles, I swear to God, this motherfucker needs to be a legend.
He's ahead of his time. I mean, how did he get away with having that name?
Right?
As Hot Carl worked with artists like Kanye West, what? Fabulous Redman? Oh my! And he married Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Oh, that dude sold his soul to the devil. That's what happened.
He also wrote a memoir about his time in the industry titled Kanye West Owes Me 300.
See, there's the link to the music.
Oh my God, no. I gotta hear.
You have to play it. You have to.
I'm not sharing audio. Hold on. I gotta, oh my God. Hold on. No, you guys gotta hear this. This man's amazing. This man might be my new hero.
Oh God. I thought it was fake at first when I saw it, and I was like, "This has got to be fake."
He's like a real life Forrest Gump.
This man is a success story that should never happen.
True.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
The game's on.
What the fuck are we?
Disappear like a meal's career. I'm just joking, but you having trouble coping because you beat me is like that flippin' drum and jump roping.
Forget Eminem.
What the hell are we listening to?
Mayonnaise.
Hot Carl.
And right here's an MC that you should fear.
That's what a hot Carl sounds like.
Rest till there ain't nobody left. And if I don't go double platinum, then I'm blaming
It's
white.
fucked up.
And Topanga's on her knees in the record studio, like just like Pamela Morrison in that scene. Like that's happening. Topanga is totally his Pamela Morrison, dude. That's crazy.
This is amazing.
I like to read. Nice album. Like, I honestly thought that was fake too. I really did. And then I was like, no, this is real. And it just got worse.
Well, I just want you guys to know, immediately after this stream, I'm going to go on Amazon and I am going to find every copy of this album and buy it.
She's like, what are we having for dinner? You're like, hot Carl? You know. Take it as you will.
In a 2016 interview, Hot Carl told the Entertainment Weekly, the experience was a weird project where I could let my influence seep through and not just change because I knew what would sell better. I was being myself.
Did you just say seep through and Hot Carl in the same sentence?
You sure did.
That's gross.
This man is magical. Even though it didn't play out the way I really wanted it to. You liar. You didn't. Are you kidding me, Carl? Are you kidding me? Right? Didn't play. You're married to Tabanga. You're taking General Mills to task with shrimp tails in their and you signed a deal and you're getting money for this magical album. Hot Carl, your life is sweet. You are living the sweet life of Cody right now.
It's not Zach though.
Not Zach.
What a bigot.
That dude found a genie in a lamp somewhere and rubbed the fucking lamp, and that's gotta be what happened.
Oh God.
This defines science and logic. It's like
it does. It defies anything.
Oh.
It defies everything that makes any sense.
This makes me believe that Aladdin is based on a true story.
Oh my God.
And it's not Carl's
Totally.
God.
Totally.
James Andrew Morrison said it said you learn something new every day. I wish I had not learned about Hot Carl though. Oh, this will be something for use at some point in your life.
Such a weird catch-22 because I can't imagine calling him anything other than Hot Carl, and I don't want to hear the word Hot Carl ever again at the same time.
Right.
It's so weird.
Yeah. But then like you marry someone, you're like, yeah, his name's Hot Carl. It's cool. Okay. So you married this guy and yeah, it's not his real name, but he goes by Hot Carl.
What about a kid whose parents are freaks and this kid goes, Mom, I want to go see Hot Carl in concert. What? Have you been in my room?
They're all Googling. What is this?
What were you doing in my closet?
And just picture this. Just picture this. Hot Carl has sang with Kanye West, Redman. Hot Carl made bank.
Did you just say that Hot Carl sang?
I'm sorry. He rapped with Kanye West.
He dropped some hot.
No. He didn't do that either. He recorded. I don't think he rapped.
and he wrote a memoir. He wrote a memoir about $300 Kanye West owes him. This man is fucking amazing. There should be a day after
if you're
this.
Kanye West, you better pay that back with interest.
Oh yeah, Hot Carl's coming for you. I heard those sick beats. He don't play.
Just have your wife cover it. She's loaded.
So true.
Hot Carl's gonna run for president. Watch.
I'd vote for him. I'd vote twice. I'd vote in every district.
That's why he would win, because fucking people like you will just do it out of principle because his name's Hot Carl.
Hey, when Hot Carl.
So, Fandom Zone talks with Hot Carl when?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm gonna track this man down
Yeah,
and be like,
now,
you
man.
need immediately to come on my show because
no other reason other than the fact that you are Hot Carl.
We are having a 3-hour special.
Oh God.
Dude, I will kiss that guy's ass if he comes on your show. Straight up. I'll let him give me a Hot Carl. A warm one. A warm one.
A warm one, though.
Logie
warm
is thinking
Carl.
of buying hot Carl t-shirts. I want to buy every product. I'm gonna have next time you see me, I'm gonna have a hot Carl t-shirt. I'm gonna have his album in the background, a fucking poster.
I can read. Oh, Zod, you can learn something from that little title of the album. I can read.
Look,
Yeah.
hot Carl is educating people. Is there nothing this man can't do?
I couldn't read before, Hot Carl, but then I listened to your album, and now I can.
And now I can, man.
Oh no!
Welcome to the fandom zone. Already, Hot Carl got some more viewers for me. We went from 36 to 37. See, this guy's fucking magical. Literally, his name is generating revenue.
You know what you do, Zod? Say his name 3 times real fast, and he'll show up right here on panel.
Oh,
It'll just happen.
All of a sudden, he's like Hot Carl here.
Just don't do it in the mirror in the bathroom with the lights out, because God knows what'll happen.
Oh my.
Oh my God, he'll show up there with Topanga being like, "Hey guys, want to give you a shot, dude." That'd be it. My YouTube days are done. I'm going to retire because there will be no higher point in streaming history than when you have Hot Carl on your stream. You're done. That's it. You retire. You call it a day. You pack it up. You've done everything in life there is to do.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like I thought meth gators were big. Fuck meth gators. This is the new Mount Everest of greatest things we've covered on this channel.
One day I'm gonna name a band Meth Gator. One day.
Meth gators.
The perfect name. It's like the perfect name.
By the way, shout out to my boy Black Angus. Go check him out. He's actually making a Meth Gators comic. He just got done with the posters. They look amazing.
And the funniest thing is that your stream, when we talked about Meth Gators, that's what inspired him to do the comic. He was like, "What the hell's this about?" And then he researched it, and he was like, "I have an idea for a comic." And so now he's doing it. So yeah, Black Angus, shout out to him for that.
That's awesome.
No, Cherry K, I never said F the Meth Gators. We could never say that on this stream. That was Meth Gators there will never be.
Love the Meth Gators. Can we say that? Well, I did.
There we go.
Hey, YouTube, it's a thing. Go ahead and hit me. I will contest that. I will send you the article.
That's very indiscriminatory.
I talked about that article when it came out on my channel. That's so funny.
Yeah, I had found it, and I said to Zod, "I'm like, we have to cover this. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen." Because the whole article was insane.
That's when I first said that I wanted to name a band Meth Gator. I was like, that shit is fucking hilarious to me, dude. Like, I mean, it's obvious that it's like the cops. It was just some really lame attempt for cops to get people to stop flushing their drugs so they can catch them with it.
Right.
But it's so funny. Like, they're like, yeah, don't
official statement.
Yeah, don't.
Meth.
Yeah, don't flush your meth because the gators are going nuts.
It was too
so funny, dude. So funny.
You know what's the greatest thing is that Black Angus is such a creative mind that he put a Breaking Bad spin on it. So now I'm thinking Walter White confronting meth gators.
I really like his channel, man. I hope it grows because, like, I was really enjoying that stream you were on the other day. But I really like that channel.
Do you remember our thumbnail for that, Zod? It was the Breaking Bad guy holding the gator. That was our thumbnail for that. So if anyone's looking for it, that's the stream it's on. You'll see a thumbnail with the Breaking Bad guy holding a meth gator in his arms because I put that together specifically for the meth gators. But yeah, like Black Angus loved it. He was so happy. I was like, "Oh, what is he gonna do?" And that's the next day. I think he announced he was gonna be doing a comic.
Yeah, so we've inspired lots of creative talent over the years. with our hard-hitting stories. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I have no idea how hard they were hitting the map.
Hey, Rob's back.
Hey, Rob. He stopped
And he
in.
still says F John Campia.
There you go.
Oh, he's just saying hi. We go from Hot Carl. I feel like I really can't follow up this other article to Hot Carl. It almost feels
Wait a
bad.
second. Is there a difference between saying hi and fuck John Campia?
I mean, that's how you say hi on John Campia's channel.
That's true.
Hot Carl should be a drinking game. Like whenever anybody says Hot Carl out loud, like on this stream from now on, somebody's gonna take a shot or a drink.
Hot
I wanna die.
Okay, they dead yet?
I'm not drinking tonight, so tonight's not happening.
Don't create the drinking game. I will fuck it up for
I'm
everyone.
doing shots of Mountain Dew.
So after that amazing thing, I don't even got a good segue. This is more for the people who are
Shocker.
This is more for the people who are in the UK, who might know the shills at the BBC. There's a show I've been a fan of for many years that was butchered by the brave and
A
stunning,
woman.
Jodie Whittaker. She destroyed Doctor Who because she said, and I quote, Jodie Whittaker. She came on. I'm sticking to that. She doesn't.
Who?
She,
Fantastic.
Oh no,
Hey,
that was
Jamie.
worth it.
So, if you guys don't know, Doctor Who has a long, rich history. So, people had rumored that a actual good female that I would like to see if she was to portray the Doctor was supposed to take over, and the ratings are so low. The show is so in the shitter right now that
Wait,
people
which
don't even-
which doctor?
she was the 13th Doctor.
Oh, okay.
The
She,
only whammon doctor.
yes.
So I was just sad that it wasn't Brie Larson.
Brie Larson would have been an improvement. I would have watched Brie Larson, who has
Yeah,
no.
we know you
back-
would have. You would have watched it twice, and then again.
I see what you're doing, PB, and you're not going to bait me in this one. You're not going to bait me. Catherine Tate is not filming Doctor Who Series 13 in Liverpool. If you guys don't know who Catherine Tate is, she was one of the people who appeared with the great David Tennant, who is one of my favorite doctors of all time. And he also appeared in Jessica Jones. Go check that out. Season 1. Amazing villain. Kilgrave. He's a great actor. And this was probably the seasons of Doctor Who with him in it. And I know a lot of people in the Who verse will argue with me, but fuck you. David Tennant was the best. I don't care. I don't count someone who only did one season. So stop with the argument. He was only in one season. Yes, he's an amazing actor, but David Tennant did 3. So suck it. Anyways, this was a great season of Doctor Who. Now, people wanted, because there was a rumor floating around that she was going to take over as the new female doctor, and I would have been fine with it. But apparently she said, hell no.
Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't want to come back to even film a guest spot. And this is someone who loved their time on Doctor Who. That's how bad this show has gotten. And it's really sad because this show has been running for damn near like 40 years. It's a longer run than even most American shows. That's how long Doctor Who.
This isn't a reboot.
No,
of it's just always kept going.
it's always kept
Yeah.
going. There was
Oh,
like
wow,
a
I didn't know
reset
that.
to the universe, but it was in the same continuity. They continued the storyline.
Oh, I just completely forgot that the show was even on for at least a decade.
Yeah, and it was
Right.
still going strong. And just think about that. Like, this has had one of the biggest fan
You
base.
can't make me think about it.
I can't start it now. Like, that's not gonna happen.
That's
not
like
gonna happen.
30,000 plus episodes.
I think the beauty about
There's
Sorry,
a
go ahead.
certain exclusivity to being a fan of this show, because I mean, yeah, now it's, what am I going to do? Catch up? That's not gonna happen.
Well, the beauty about this show is that you can pick up on, let's say, the new Doctor and just run with that, and you'll figure it out. Like, it's not. I like that about it. Like, because I had picked up Doctor Who like a while ago. I forgot which Doctor it was, the one before Tennant, and I really loved it. And I was like, this is badass. I kind of dig this, you know. And then this woman, I didn't even bother. I watched like 2, and I went, yeah, this was a mistake. So,
yeah.
Yeah, they talked about great things you want to hear about in a sci-fi show, Brexit and American politics. Yeah, Chibnall, you're an asshole, and I hope that you die in a fiery explosion.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I hope you never get a bagel again.
No, I won't even subject bagel fans to his name.
James Andrew Morrison said it was canceled from 1988 to 1999 when Canada made a movie.
Yes, and I don't even count that.
Blame Canada.
Poor Canada.
Screwing everything up. Doctor Who fans have been a bit of a tiz over the last few days with all sorts of rumors flying around. Yeah, all 2 Doctor Who fans that this new 13th series has attracted. All of these fucking weirdos who are like, oh, I love the gender politics and the tokenizing of characters. This is just great show. Love it. Whose star from yesteryear was on the set to make a surprise return in the currently filming Series 13, which has a budget of $2 now. Good job, Chibnall. The star.
Sorry, really quick. I'm sorry. Rob Rules is actually on his way out. He just wanted to say goodnight to everyone.
Good night, Rob.
Good night, Rob.
Good night, Rob.
I'm actually gonna hop off here too, man, because it's 3:30 in the morning. I gotta work tomorrow, but I had a great time. I appreciate you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming. And everybody, go check out the Glares channel. Go sub to him because he's got great stuff. I'm not going to do the whole Justin pacifist thing. Like, if you want to, no, subscribe. Subscribe now. Don't waste next time.
Appreciate it, man. All right, guys, have a good night.
We're assertive over here on the fandom zone. I'm sorry, we're aggressive. At least I'm aggressive, and PB's aggressive. I mean,
who?
God damn it, PB.
Doctor Who fans who have been in a bit of a tiz over the last few days with all sorts of rumors flying around about the key Who star from yesteryear who will make a surprise visit in the currently filming Series 13. The star, none other than Catherine Tate herself, a.k.a. David Tennant companion, Donna Noble. Last seen in 2010 and often cited as a fan favorite. Not often. She is a fan favorite. You show her respect, Radio Times. You see, rumor had it, Catherine has been spotted in Liverpool the same day that the Doctor Who had publicly decamped there for some outdoor filming. What the fuck is decamped? What does that mean? I mean, I'm not making this up. There's a word, decamped. Like, what? With scenes involving the Braven studying Jodie Whittaker and John Bishop, widely circulating on social media last night, with some joining the dots to imagine Tate was actually there for the same shoot. In fact, fans have claimed that they have spoken to Catherine, who told them that she was in Liverpool filming a secret TV series she wouldn't reveal thanks to a non-disclosure agreement. Yes, because she would say, I'm shooting a series, the only series here at this time, but I have a non-disclosure agreement and can't tell you what series it is. Even Marvel's not that lazy. I'm talking about you, Spider-Man. A secret shot in the city filming Doctor Who, a series she's known for starring in. Well, although it was an exciting proposition that had many anticipating a Dr. Donner reunion, God help us, don't ever make that happen. It's easy to see why it caught on so quickly. However, it wasn't true. At the last, according to the representatives for Tate herself, who we have contacted to see if there was any truth in the story. I can confirm Catherine is very much in Liverpool and is not on the Doctor Who set. A representative for Tate said to radiotimes.com today, dispelling any unsubstantiated rumors to the contrary. Previously, when contacted by radiotimes.com, the BBC had declined comments because they're assholes on speculation. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
Editorialized? I don't know if it says asshole in the article. It's really small on my screen, but I don't think it does.
Good night to Witchy One. She had to head out. I'm sorry I didn't interject.
Good night, Witchy One.
Good night, Witchy One. And wow, 40 people watching. We got a lot of Whovians. Hopefully, look after the shock of return of John Barrowman. We can hardly blame anyone for getting a little carried away, given the Doctor Who boss, Chris Chibnall, the devil, did already bring back a beloved character that he can shit on from the David Tennant era.
Is that in there too?
I hate Chris Chibnall as much as anyone, probably more than anyone, because this fat, no talentless fuck has the nerve to take Doctor Who legacy and pull a Ryan Johnson and say, I'm going to subvert expectations. Guess what? The Doctor, we're not only going to explain the whole Doctor's backstory and retcon everything that's been established for 40 fucking years. No, Chibnall wasn't done. He said the Doctor was a female who had a secret daughter that she threw off a cliff numerous times to experiment on her. Great writing, Chris. Great writing. You know what? Why don't you and Ryan Johnson go make a fucking Star Wars sequel that's never going to happen and get the fuck off Doctor Who, you no talentless piece of shit, fat fuck hack. Chris Chibnall.
Did you just tell me that the female doctor kept on chucking babies off a cliff?
Oh, yeah. She had a daughter who was immortal. Chucked her right off a fucking cliff. Way to portray women in a strong, positive light, Chris Chibnall, because in an interview...
She's immortal!
She can bounce.
Because Chris Chibnall...
No, that's no fun. Babies living after you throw them off a cliff.
Cyber, why is your name Hot Mayonnaise?
That was for the other guy thing.
I just got it. I'm so sorry.
That's when I changed it.
I was like,
everyone that long to find out.
Sorry, I just noticed it. I was like, what? Oh my. Well, Hot Mayonnaise? I don't know what to say. Holy damn.
$5 super chat from the proper one who says,
oh, fuck.
Time when I lived in LA, in one of the more delusional periods of my life, where I genuinely believed Mad Squirrel, an actual squirrel.
The dream is ruined. I'm so sorry, proper. Oh,
broke
no.
the illusion.
Hello,
So here's the best part.
What's up, geek?
Here's the best part, because I'm not fucking done with fat ass Del Chibnall. They have the balls.
God.
They have the fucking balls in this article to say. And who knows, in years to come, maybe fan excitement of Tate's rumor return will inspire Chibnall or some future showrunner to actually find a way to bring Donna back. No, you want to know why, Radio Times? That'll never happen? Because Del Chibnall can't fucking write. That's why it'll never happen. And whoever is the asshole that comes after Dale Chibnall, because Dale Chibnall handpicked them, we're going to be fucked for the next couple of years unless the show gets canceled, because the ratings are about as good as Chibnall's fucking writing. We will never see another good Doctor Who till fucking 2040 when I'm dead and they reboot the fucking series again. Thank you, Del Chibnall.
God, you don't
Thank
think you're
you,
going to
Radio
live
Hold-
that long, do you?
Whoa. Hold on. Did you hear that, bitchy? You only gotta hold on 20 years.
Life insurance? No.
Del
Lock it
Chibnall.
down
no.
right now.
Del Chibnall is such a fucking piece of shit. Del Chibnall is one of those people who's the progressive movement in the BBC. He's the guy who's going to do what they did so successfully with Star Trek. He's going to reinvent the fucking wheel because we don't need lore and we don't need fucking history. No, Dale's cracked the code. We need diversity and fucking politics. Good job, Dale. Good job. I fucking hate you, Dale. Hey, can you hear Dale? If you don't wake up in the middle of the night, that's odd. That's odd with a fucking pillow, Dale. That's not doing the world a favor and taking a piece of shit out of it.
I can't hear you, Zod. I can't hear any witness testimony for court later. Nope, not a thing. Can't hear any of it.
All I see is hand movements. I'm just laughing at hand movements.
Oh my God. Really quick before I'll let you continue. But James Andrew Morrison had a comment. He goes, no. The doctor, according to Chipnall. How do you say this guy's name?
Chipnall.
Chipnall? Okay, was the daughter of the scientist found at a portal to another dimension that was killed countless times to study the regeneration process. Well, that's morbid. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Chipnall era. That's the great writing we get from good old Dale. That's his interpretation of the whole Doctor Who lore that he shit on, and put the brave and studying Jodie Whittaker as the 13th
Wait,
Doctor.
so the Doctor is the person that was getting tossed off the cliff?
No, that's just a descendant. Supposedly the first Doctor ever. She's the first Doctor ever. Got chucked off a fucking cliff, and that's how they regenerate, or found out about regeneration. And what he did to the Master. Hold on, you guys keep on talking. I'm gonna bring up a picture of the Master.
And what he did to the Master, my God, the audacity.
Yeah, you this motherfucker.
This Chibnall, this fucking Chibnall. I'll give him a Chibnall.
Oh my God.
I'll chib all his nulls.
Oh no.
Not season 12. That was a good one. Where's season 13?
He's gonna start twitching.
Oh my God, right? He's so angry.
I know. You hear the keys, they're cracking his
He's gonna type through the keyboard.
Hold on.
Triple. I'm gonna come and get your family.
I mean, I'm surprised that he's been able to keep his glowing eyes under control.
Oh my God. Just Google find
Like
this.
Oh God.
Now he's getting pissed at Google. Like, Google's hiding this motherfucker from me. Need to expose him.
Hold on.
Google's hiding all the fucking secrets. It was here yesterday when I was bitching.
Hold on. You guys want to see the most imposing force? The opposite. This is the most intimidating force to the Doctor, okay? This is the yin to the yang. This is the fucking Thanos of the Doctor Who universe, okay? You guys ready for it? Brace yourself. This motherfucker right here. This is what it all led to. And this motherfucker right here was the reincarnation Chibnall came up with. Look at this guy. Look at how fierce and imposing he is. My God. This is... Hold on, let's get
the Doctor's a woman.
Look at that. Look at that imposing figure. My
God. What is he supposed to be?
He's the Master. He's the big bad of the season. This is the fucking villain in the Chibnall.
I can kick his ass.
I'll tell you one thing, that's not a hot Carl.
Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Does this not inspire you to watch season 13? Look at that menacing look and that suave hairdo. This man is ready to rule the world. That's what screams world.
Oh, good night, Sherry K. She has to go to work, or got to go to work, she says. Have fun. Good night, Cherry.
See you later, Cherry.
Now, let me show you something from... This is David Tennant right here. This is how he feels about what Whittaker did. Right there. Look at that. This is...
Oh, my God.
Look at this. Oh, my God. This new Doctor Who. Fucking standing on a head. Look at the brave and studying Doctor we got. So great. So great. Look at, and this is her companions. We got all the the guy who's been there for years going, I'm just here for a paycheck.
You know what this looks like? America's Got Talent, like one of the panels. This doesn't look like Doctor Who. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at exactly, but it just I don't know.
Look,
You're a little
you
dressy.
don't want to watch a squirrel? Look
It's
at that.
not Doctor Who, it's generic Who.
This is the Chip
Who?
Null era, folks. This is the Chip Null era.
So how the fuck is this guy? Go ahead.
No, Geekocidal Tendency says Cyber Husky wants to kick the master's ass with his hot mayonnaise. That seems fair.
I'm not into that, but maybe, you know.
I am not.
Not into that, but maybe.
James brings up a great point. And here's the thing. They've done a gender swap in a great season of Doctor Who, and it worked. Okay? But in this era, this question is so great. Thank you, James. Says, want to see how they introduce a sex swap? Well, look at Missy, a.k.a. Mistress, a.k.a. the Master. Yeah, that's what Chibnall would do, because Chibnall's got the fucking talent of a tree when he writes. He's just like, we're gonna have spiders in London, but we're gonna bring Brexit in there.
Did he steal the name the Master from the first Fallout game? That's the main villain of the first Fallout game.
No, the Master has been in this series, has been the overarching villain in Doctor Who for many years. That's not the problem. He took the Master and he made him look like that. That was the final episode. Just picture you've been watching this shit, hoping it turns around. And the final episode, not does he just shoot 40 years of lore down the drain, but then on top of that, he gives you that as the new Master. That steps out and gives, hey,
should have gotten Idris Elba as a Master.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be super bad today. Hey, we're gonna go destroy some planets.
That's what he sounds like.
You didn't. Zan, you didn't hear me. I said they should have gotten Idris Elba as a Master.
Oh, they wanted. Look, and I feel so bad. Idris, you should call BBC racist, because Idris Elba said I would play the Doctor.
Oh, that would be good.
And no, they didn't want to race swap because Chibnall didn't want to break the conventions. Instead, he gender swapped.
What conventions? Like, shut up, dude. You just you just burned what you thought. Whatever. That's stupid. He's stupid. He needs to reevaluate his brain a little bit, because that would have been perfect. Honestly, especially if you want to open the door up, start doing more I don't know, bring in all types of stuff. Start with that would have been a great choice. But no, sorry, that's stupid. That's just so stupid. Stupid.
Oh, and Squirrel, here's the funniest part about this. Idris Elba does an amazing series called Luther, one of my favorite shows I stumbled across while watching. Phenomenal. This apparently was like the Shield before we got the Shield, because Luther's been on for a while, and he's been on hiatus because they realized how magical he is as a person, aka Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves Day. Black Superman, yes, if it's Idris Elba.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's very talented, and he is a good actor. And that's the thing I like the most about him. He's a very well-rounded actor, too. So it's like their excuses for that, just so they can bring in this female, okay, that honestly bored me. I was like, and I agreed with, I think it was Locomai. Is it Locomai? Locomai?
I would say Locomai.
Okay. We were talking about it a couple minutes ago, but pointed out, commented, it was hold on, I'm scrolling, I'm sorry. But honestly, Alba would have been so much better, but it was basically saying way too many politics that were pumped into that, too many things going on in that show, in this new show where it's just politically motivated crap, just to showboat how diverse and white guilted they appear on screen. That's what I felt from it. I was like, wow, look at these performing artists. You know, this is all shit. I was like, I'm not wasting my time watching this show. I'd rather just go watch something else where I actually get a storyline and I don't feel like I'm being babysat through elementary school through diversity training as a 5-year-old. Like, it's just, I want a damn story. I think that's pretty simple, you know?
You know, keep going, Squirrel, because I want to just pull up the world's greatest analogy.
Like, she gets done with her rant, and then like, you tell her to keep going. What the fuck was that?
But no, I mean, it's just, but that's what irks me about it. That's why I dropped it. I was like, because the first 2 episodes, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, this was a waste. I gave it expectations, watched it, and just went, this is a waste of time. I'd rather go watch something I actually want to watch.
But no, Squirrel, he subverted your expectations. Don't you like your expectations subverted? The Rian Johnson subversion? Everybody loves the Rian Johnson subversion. That's the new thing in Hollywood.
It's like a new sexual identity. That's how I feel about all this crap. Like, there's so many films that have been like this, where they're like, we're gonna reboot this crap so you can have your childhood a little subverted. You know, just make it a sexual orientation. Everyone can get equally fucked together.
Cyber Time Lords.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys the world's best analogy. I might get hit for this.
You're gonna play it.
But shout out to Critical Drinker, because he gives the best analogy, and I want you to hear this because I played this for Bitchy.
Oh God.
So this is what I felt like, and I gave this video a like, and then I unliked it so I could re-like it again.
Of course you would.
I'm a villain. Anyways.
By the way, Bitchy said, Zod, don't forget to turn off the lights when you're done.
Yeah, you fucking putz. No, he's gonna forget. I know he's gonna forget. That's one of his special skills, leaving the fucking lights on.
He triggered. Okay, so everybody listen to this amazing analogy, and this is
I got fucking yelled at for it, you son of a bitch.
This is how every Doctor Who fan in the world feels.
You with a little thought experiment, shall we? Close your eyes, dear viewer, and imagine a teddy bear. A delightful, fluffy little chap that you've had for as long as you can remember. When you were a little kid, you'd contentedly fall asleep holding it. Then it would be the first thing you saw when you woke up each morning. It was comforting and fun, and it was always there whenever you needed it. Then, as time passed and you grew older, you began to need the bear less and less, but you could never quite...
I want to know why Zod has so much echo when he plays shit with us.
It brought a fond smile to your face, reminding you of the simple innocence of childhood, and you knew that one day you'll pass that bear on to your own children, so a whole new generation can make their own happy memories with it. What a charming thought! Now imagine that some fat middle-aged dickhead comes along, spray paints political slogans all over your bear, telling you that you're a horrible person, rips the head off, and replaces it with an 18-inch black rubber dildo. Excuse me, sir. Why are you doing this to my bear? And the fat middle-aged dickhead gleefully tells you that he's actually improved your bear. In fact, it's never looked better, so stop complaining and enjoy it. Confused and upset by this, you go online to share your experience with other bear users, and suddenly you've got an army of people who've never even owned a bear screaming at you that bears have always had 18-inch dildos attached to them, so why do you have a problem with it now? This is just the way bears are now, and you need to deal with it. Are you some kind of bear bigot? Are you intimidated by strong, independent bears? Then, before you know it, the news media's heard about your story, and they're writing scathing articles like, "Are bear fans too entitled?" Or, "The problem with toxic bear fans." And everyone's getting angry and shouting at each other, but nobody's really listening to what's being said. Something which used to represent innocent, universal fun has become a battleground for everyone's petty hang-ups, grievances, and insecurities. Meanwhile, the fat middle-aged dickhead is busy making even more changes to your bear. Before you know it, the old flag has been replaced by razor blades, and he's added a big obnoxious rainbow flag to go alongside all the political slogans. In desperation, you turn to your happy childhood memories of the bear before all the improvements were made. But the fat middle-aged dickhead has even found a way to infiltrate that. His new and improved bears have been photoshopped into every family picture and every home movie that you own. There's literally no escape now. The past, present, and future have been completely taken over by the fat middle-aged dickhead and his army of rainbow bears with dildos for heads. And no matter how much people hate them, they can never be unmade. Now imagine the frustration and disappointment you'd feel in this situation. Well, this is pretty much how long-time fans of Doctor Who must be.
Holy crap.
Don't touch my bear. I'm here to kill the bear.
That is.
Why is he giving them ideas to put
Hi,
dildos
Lily
on
Potter.
bears?
This has been the feeling for every Doctor Who fan ever. That whole big metaphor is Del Chipnell summed up. A middle-aged fat dickhead. I don't think you could say it any better than that.
No. He broke it down really well there. He really did.
And free plug, if the critical drinker ever comes across my channel, shout out to you, mate. I hope to drink with you one day. That's going to be the day I die.
I won't give him a shout out if he's giving people ideas to put dildos on bears. He said it. Now somebody has that idea to do that.
Tendencies where it says, my bear has always had a big black tail.
Oh, that's beautiful.
See, within that analogy, folks, that is what, and this is what the media can't understand, why we're so upset. This is what they did. They've taken everything. Not even a show that's as old as Doctor Who is safe from these people, and it's a scary thought. And we're seeing it more with people being canceled, and I guess with me talking about Johnny Depp and everything, and us going, as long as we have, there's a point to illustrate to everything tonight, is that it's all circular. It's all of these people, like Dale fucking Chipnell.
What? I didn't hear you. Were you saying something threatening? I heard nothing.
The Dale Chipnells of the world, who they aren't the 11 teen-year-olds. They're the influencers. They're these old people who got these wacky-ass ideas from doing the great amount of fucking shrooms that they've done in their life. And they've gone, hey, not only am I going to ruin this series, but I'm going to get a bunch of 11 teen-year-olds who don't know shit about the world to weigh in on it, who's never watched an episode of Doctor Who in their life. But I'm going to scream, we have...
but they've been on Twitter for years.
Oh, yeah. They've been on Twitter longer than me. But I'm going to scream diversity. And I'm going to say, you see this group over here who's, brought the merchandise, brought the audio tapes, brought the books, watched thousands of hours of episodes. Those people are whiny bitches, right? We don't need them. We want diversity, because the new BBC is all about pushing agendas, rigging court cases, because they're all in league with the papers. It's all a fucking circle. And genuinely telling people how they should feel and think. That's where we're going to. And the fucking BBC charged in head first. You know what? For all of the shit I talk about Disney and Warner Bros., BBC just saw that pool with shallow water and jumped in head first. Didn't even look at it.
And it's only a 5-foot pool. You're like, good luck to you. This is all being cultivated in a very interesting way of messing with, I don't know, this. Oh God! First, it's the entertainment industry, and the politics bleed into entertainment because that's the jester's court. That's the way it goes. All these actors and all these other celebrities who have these opinions are nothing more than jesters getting their payday. So they can virtue signal all day long, but behind closed doors, they're assholes like everyone else, right? So, or even worse, I would say much worse off in that case. So the corruption and all the stuff that they've been feeding into for decades. Their parents handing them off a bunch of shit, meaning freebies and all this other crap to be where they're at, quite a few of them. And then they take it and run with this diversity flag of white guilt. And, you know, I understand. I remember the word equality. You remember that word? Like, let's have equality.
No, you're mispronouncing it. It's pronounced equity.
Oh, that's it. My bad. Reparation. Yeah. Okay. You know, but it's just this. It's this mountainous amount of guilt. I feel like there's all these people that are from that like the 60s generation, even ones that didn't even walk in one protest in the 60s, all like, I want to relive the 60s because I wasn't alive then, or I was, but I was 5, you know, one of those. And they're all sweeping into this thinking that this is going to, by forcing people into this form of, we need to target race and gender and all the shit, it's going to make some kind of point, or it's going to change the world. You're not going to attract the kind of positive energy you want to by treating people like shit and then segregating them by race and then screaming we should all get along after you get your way. That's what little kids do. You get a participation trophy for being that kind of an asshole. But it's just stupid. All this shit is so stupid. I'm sorry.
I get a trophy?
Yes. We all do.
I still get a trophy. We all get a trophy. And all of our trophies will be meaningless.
Right.
Yay.
By the way, Janie, I just want to say, I don't think it's fake, and hashtag I stand with Hot Carl.
You think what's
Carl.
fake?
the shrimp thing.
No, it's hot mayonnaise.
Hot mayonnaise.
Don't stitch your blasphemy here, Cyber. And Shalena, I'm going to end with what you showed on Twitter. I'm going to show people, because Shalena brought up a great picture. We're going to show you. Hold on a second. This is what we're idolizing right here. Let me give you context to this picture. This is a day after, supposedly, the monster, Johnny Depp, threw a phone at this poor face. The day after he broke her ribs and savaged her. She had the courage.
Savaged her.
Oh.
She had the courage. She had the bravery to be in the skimpiest dress possible and take a dip in the ocean. Amber, I just want to say you're so stunning and brave. The fact that you can survive such an ordeal and have the courage to go swim in the ocean. It's almost a metaphor for life, that despite the waves crashing down on you, I can't fucking continue this fucking lying bitch. I'm sorry, I tried. I tried to be a shill there.
It didn't work. It didn't work, did it? Nope.
Nope, the glare is gone.
We need lens flares.
This is
Anyway,
this is the
to
kind
the
of
point.
This is the kind of people like her, Dale Chipdome, the rest of these are the kind of
Oh my
people
God.
that we are allowing to dictate what supposedly we should be, the propaganda machine. They're all part of it. And she's leading the charge, being brave and stunning, talking about how horrified she was at what Johnny Depp had done to her. And the next day, she doesn't wait a week. Doesn't wait fucking 2 days. The next day, she goes out and takes a dip in the ocean with broken ribs and a broken nose, black eyes, and a mark from a vicious cell phone attack.
Squirrel, now, do you want to hear the actual story because he's a damn putz?
I remember this story, meaning like how she had the black eyes, or supposedly they had an altercation and she had bruises and
No,
shit.
but, well, I mean, right, okay, so yeah, it's been, revived or whatever because she commented off of the lawyer's comment on Twitter or whatever, and her comment was, I may be wearing makeup on this occasion, but on every occasion, you will still be short. And then...
What the...
Right,
yeah.
that's what she commented back to him. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, when she did the photo shoot, apparently the person that either took the camera or whatever, or somebody, I don't fucking know, said that when they did it, it says, No makeup or hairstyling needed.
Adam Walden, bless his soul,
Wow.
he says, nothing says I had broken nose, I had broken ribs, I had bruises all over my body, bruises from my forearms, from me trying to defend the blows, like a trip days later to the Bahamas for photo shoots and ocean tubing. Miss Heard's excuse, it's makeup.
I don't know what to say on that unless you get it. I mean, yes, you can say makeup. You can also say I know what I almost in a grand sense I'd love to hear her say we used Photoshop. I would love to hear those comments because you know all celebrities use Photoshop, but they never
Right?
like,
How do you argue Photoshop?
Right. I would love to hear that. I would love for her to come back and say it was Photoshop. Well, then how many of your images have been Photoshop, Miss Heard? Well, I don't want to discuss that because that's not the point. I went through this and that. Believe all women. That's fine. But I would like you to explain how much Photoshop was on that photo.
This is the whole point, folks. If you don't believe Rob's rant about Shillcampia or the rest of the things we talked about, believe one thing. Look, you don't have to listen to what I say. PB will advise you not to. You don't have to listen to what PB says.
Because you're a damn liar.
Or what Mad Squirrel says or Hot Mayonnaise.
You should probably listen to Mad Squirrel.
No.
But we encourage you to do your own research because according to the great John Campia, 99.9% of the people out there aren't doing their research. They aren't fact checking.
Did he do his? By the way, fact checking doesn't come from those biased fact checkers.
Or
it
Google.
comes from you looking it up on viable sources.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and no, those viable sources don't call themselves a reliable, viable source. You have to determine that for yourself.
And these aren't, what do you call it? Lead sources. So, I mean, these are different. Lead sources are very different. So this is separate.
Right. Apparently, he's had to let some of them go during the pandemic. He wasn't able to keep all of them on staff.
Oh,
some of them went rabid. They got a virus.
Yes. I didn't know that, Janie. Janie says...
What now?
Janie Davis in chat says Amber's given speeches about her refusing to allow Photoshop in her shoots. Oh, my.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Well, that is clarifying for me. That is very
so good. It's absolutely never any Photoshop. We don't ever have to worry about that. So she either is lying now or lying then. Dealer's choice could be both.
I think it's a roll of the dice of I'm a natural beauty. How's that Botox treating you? It's fine, sweetheart. I don't care if you have cosmetic. I don't care if anybody does, but don't lie about it.
Well, you don't see. Well,
doesn't lie about it.
I don't want to say you don't see because she's dead now, but you didn't see Joan Rivers out there saying, "Yeah, I didn't have a surgery." What are you talking about? She's like, "Yeah, I've had every surgery."
Oh yeah, she admits it. And she's like, "Oh, I love it when celebrities deny that they haven't had it." And then she's like, "They're full of shit." She's like, "Honey, yes, you have."
She's like, "I don't understand why you deny it. What's the point?"
Hey, PB, do you want to read this comment? You'll get a kick out of it.
Oh, I need to zoom in just a hair. Lily Potter says, "Oh my God, Mr. Zod attacked me even though I've not been hit and am quite clearly lied their photographic evidence. Mr. Zod, she admitted there's photographic evidence of her not getting hit." She's special.
The defense is so stunning. If there's nothing else I enjoy about watching this, is her legal team is a gem. They really are. They're a gem. I've never seen self-sabotage quite on a spectacular level as Miss Heard's defense team. Remember, they were the brain trust that released the whole Amber was going to pay, but Johnny tied her up in court. And then it's like, wait a second, didn't that settlement happen years before Johnny Depp took her to court? And they were like, oh, well, don't ask any questions.
Right.
What do you...
Right.
Facts? What?
Can't you see she's a woman? Believe her.
Janie Davis says, at Mad Squirrel, we're pretty sure that some of her abuse photos are from recovery after getting cheek implants, like to look like Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
Let's not put a beautiful name such as that in the same sentence.
But no, I know what you mean. I mean, she's had that clique of females is like that. They're all like that.
Not
like,
ScarJo, not my ScarJo.
No. ScarJo is in her own category, and she is a goddess on her own. I really like her as a person and as an actress, so that's nice. And I know this is PR stuff, but I know people have met her, and she's genuinely a kind person. These little mean girls over here, though, okay, I know
That's
these types
better.
of girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all ladies know those mean girls in high school that were like, I didn't have to sleep with him to get that done, girl. And you're like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You totally did. It's just this little cliquey, and they're like, they have money and they're always gold digging, and then they claim it's because they're special and beautiful and one of a kind, but like they're, they have tit jobs and their boobs don't move when they walk around, and they hop when they walk.
Yeah, that's for safety.
They're like, tee. Oh, yeah, they hopped for safety, man. Like,
No,
anyway.
You don't want your boobs moving around for safety.
Oh, you might hit
You don't want
someone.
to get hit with those when you're acting.
It's just it's an entitlement thing and this mean girl mentality. I just can't stand it. I'm like, God, this is why I fucking left high school. Oh.
Adam says, Miss Heard, under oath, there were chunks of her hair missing. There was pus in those wounds in my hairline. Dark red bruises specifically, like purple/red on my temples and in my chin. Her nurse, 1217. I can't visualize the injuries. Advised AH to stop drinking wine.
Okay. I was going to ask a question, and I know this is terrible, but I'm going to ask because we obviously have a lot of people who have been following it very verbatimly. I've been catching up, honestly, because I was very involved in the beginning, especially after the recordings came out. But did she see a doctor, like an actual doctor, for these for the alleged wounds that she was given outside of a nurse?
She did. The Hollywood Reporter got the best doctors on staff, and they'll take your statement.
I mean, so there was no actual doctors, just a nurse and whoever. Like, I don't know.
Henception says, nope.
See, how the hell is any of this? I had these injuries, but I have no proof. That's the part that pisses me off, because if you've been beaten as much as she claims she has, okay, let's just say she was. Even on the first occasion, if she couldn't get to a doctor, meaning because he was keeping her from leaving or whatever, let's just go for I'm going to play devil's advocate. But in domestic violence, I know to a point, depending on how severe it is, based on those tapes, she was running her show just fine. She could have left. She could have went to a doctor with those injuries and had it recorded by a doctor and put on paper the actual injuries that she had been given. So only one time on a phone with a nurse. How many people have used telemedicine before? You can tell them you have rabies, and they'd be like, well, you do sound a little congested. So that's just but I was just wondering, because I really didn't see anything from doctors. I had heard about a nurse, but I didn't know that was over the phone, which is even funnier. So why didn't you physically take yourself into a doctor to get a report made? That's my point.
For safety.
Right. And you can have a safe word. Dear God, there's ways around this stuff in this, man, whatever. She's full of shit.
But Squirrel, no, she was so traumatized, at what had happened. Johnny is such a monster. Like, you could tell by all those times he's taken out of shooting movies that he's been late to go greet fans, every single one in line,
Yeah.
even though people are telling him, hey, we gotta go. And he's like, no, what a terrible monster. This man needs to be stopped. This man, how dare he
He's
care
such a
about
terrible monster. When a kid asked him about his finger he lost to Amber, he said, "Oh, I accidentally cut it on something."
Yeah, what a terrible guy, making excuses. What this horrendous man.
That's
Ah.
his big lie. Oh,
So Elizabeth Neese says if she did see a doctor, they will be in the VA trial in Virginia. They can tell the age of the injuries with scans. Oh, I hope they do. Unless she does self-harm to get those injuries. Meaning at some point in her life she did it, either herself or it was from a previous injury during that time frame. That's the other thing I'd be concerned with, because really it's about getting the photographs at the time. That's what's going to hold up in court. And like somebody else pointed out, I remember reading about this. She was out partying. This is what KH brings up. She went out and partied often enough with friends. Why couldn't she seek a doctor for medical help if she was so beaten? I agree. And if you really were in a dangerous situation, and based on those tapes, once again, I got the inclination that you're just being an asshole. And I'm being honest. And so to a degree, Johnny had his moments too, but most of it, I mean, we're only hearing about, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing devil's advocate. Everything I heard in those conversations was basically like two children fighting that she escalated consistently with different acts of violence or aggression. And then and instead of just getting the hell away from her completely, it's like she made it impossible at times for him to do that, and that pushes someone to the edge. And that's with men or women. If you block their way of leaving a room, you're going to get hit, for someone to get the hell out. I mean, anger is anger, but that doesn't make it good or bad. It was in that situation. Once again, we can't see what's going on, but we can only hear what they're saying out loud. So I think with her, my question would be, why is there no evidence, meaning photographs from doctors at the time to document this for court? Because believing all women works to a point, but it still needs legal evidence in the court of law. And I'm hoping here in the United States they'll have something that's a little more substantial for the court instead of just feelings, because that doesn't work in a court of law in the United States. It certainly doesn't.
And to your point, Squirrel, here's the interesting thing about the audio. Even when Johnny starts to get upset and lose his temper a bit with some things that she says intentionally to piss him off, he still never raises his voice. When you look at the tapes, I'd say, even if you want to pick out an aggressor court, anybody in a courtroom, a trial of peers, right, or a jury of peers, right, they're going to listen to that. And who are you going to believe the aggressor is? The person screaming and shouting, cursing obscenities. He's got evidence of his doctor trip and her throwing something at him, right? He's got the doctor's notes. He's got shit from Disney, and when he was on set shooting the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, all that's documented. And if you think Disney didn't have their own physicians when he comes in with his hand taped up or something,
right? That finger incident, yeah. Di was just discussing that in the chat. I remember all of that, especially on the tapes when he was discussing it about his hand and all this stuff, and then she was blaming it on him. Well, you did it, and I'm like, oh girl, this isn't how you play baseball. No. Like, it just, yeah, like that whole thing. She came across awful, and it got worse.
And Shalana brings up a good point. Christina Ricci has shown evidence of abuse that her husband had done, which is a great point. I forgot about that.
That's true.
To her. And I haven't seen any evidence yet. Because when you get abused, and this is the biggest thing that pisses me off and why there's so many people upset and why John the Shill Campia can't understand it, is that this hits a nerve with not people who are giving a shit about Hollywood gossip. You are perpetrating a role to a community that has gone through shit. And on a serious note here with all of my rants, I'm deadly serious. The worst fucking thing you can do in this world, because I've gone through those shelters and seen the horrific shit that women have gone through when they've been abused and been terrified for their life. And you have the audacity to play it up as a media circus. Shame on you. You discredit a whole section of women who have pulled themselves out of the worst imaginable positions in life and have gone on. Some of them have gone on to kind of live what somewhat normal lives, as normal as you can with that horrible thing happening. You've taken their power to maybe have someone properly represent them, and you flushed it down the toilet. And now you're going to create a thing. This is a double-edged sword, because if Johnny Depp wins, it disproves this believe all women bullshit. But at the same time, you have the other spectrum where you're going to have women who really need help. They really need to get out of these situations. And now people are going to look at it and go, well, is she for real? Did this really happen?
All these allegations, these fake or half-assed allegations with no proof. We'll go for that. There was a time in my life for a short window where I had to stay in a women's domestic violence shelter. And it was because I left somebody out of an abusive relationship. And I was 3 months pregnant, moved on. That's the beef, okay? I raised him on my own. Did it on my own. Because I knew if I had that person in my life, even no child support, hell no. Because that meant I'd be inviting problems. And I'm not going to be put my son or myself through the ringer in a court of law. Because the court, John Campia, court time, if you've ever been to court, I don't know if you ever have, John, but when you're in court, it's a long-ass price. It's just in general, depending on what you're doing, you could be in there for fucking years in court just for custody, just for care, just for medical coverage. And then there's incessant fighting. Then you have to prove that someone's a danger. That means you have to put a child or yourself in danger to do something. There's all these loopholes and red tape. So the fact is that we're going originally the conversation, right? Having that open conversation about domestic violence in such a way where you can have an open discussion. You can say, yes, this has happened to me. Here's the photos. Before they wouldn't even look at them. They'd just be like, well, that's your word against his. So the fact that they've taken away even those minor openings, those open doors, so they can exploit and manipulate for their own means to fill their own pockets for their own bullshit is unethical, immoral, and absolutely fucked. So the fact of the story, if the whole bottom line with her, if these mean girls are claiming, okay, because that's really what she is to me. It's just a mean girl, a little girl who is not a woman. And there's a goddamn difference. You're going to sit here and write off the coattails of victims, okay, and then believe all women, but I need 7 million. You know what? Fuck you. You know, the fact is there's so many women I know that have come from worse off circumstances than I would, didn't have resources, didn't have support, and they made it through that shit. And you were bitching because you couldn't walk through a door because you wanted to, I could go out drinking, but it's such a bitch to go to the doctor when I have all this pus coming into my face. Like, what the fuck, you goddamn liar? Take photos. That you already knew this, but it's going to be your word against them. And in the climate that we're in, this Me Too movement climate, instead of looking for evidence, okay, you're just going based on, well, I can manipulate people because that's the political climate. So you're shitting on the peasants in your mind because you're more important. That's nice. That's really insulting. It's just fucking trash. Fuck that bitch. God, pisses me off. It makes it more difficult. I agree. It's horrible for victims. There's a lot of women out there and men who have had physical assault. They're making a double standard, towards men who have been physically assaulted and harassed and stalked by exes and all this crazy shit because of the whole gender bullshit. Sexual harassment, domestic violence, some of the worst, the worst police phone calls are domestic violence. Some of the most dangerous ones for officers. And you're damn right they're going to show up at somebody's house with guns drawn or tasers on high, whatever you prefer. Put phasers on high. But that's because that's how violent it can get, So the fact that someone would come in like this and manipulate the system just to get money or her 10 minutes of glory or a way to step up on off the tops of the shoulders of their bed, that's not empowering. You just have pussy magic, sweetheart. That's all you got. And one day that pussy magic's going to stop working. And bitches like me are going to be too busy with our own lives to help you out. And that's fucking real talk. So go ahead and keep shitting on the small people. Your pussy magic's going to fall out. And that is life. So fuck her. Sorry. I had my mini rant. I was about to go down another tunnel and I was like, calm the fuck down. So fucking assholes. Pisses me off, man. Fucking pisses me off. Oh my god.
And that's our show for tonight.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can't follow up that magical
Sorry,
word.
man. I was just
I
like,
can't say it, but Inception
Phil,
said it.
Phil Hartman is a great example of domestic violence. It is a saddest thing. It's the greatest loss. But because he was a man going through the situation he was, he didn't have. It's treated differently even then, and it's insane. You know, it's just insane. But anyway, I feel terrible about, even to this day, about Phil Hartman, how he died and everything around that. But oh my god.
Geekocidal Tendencies has a new hashtag.
Pussy magic. I know I rambled a little, but I was just so fucking mad. I'm like, pussy magic. That's what I call it. Like, you know, magical shit.
Yeah. Jeannie Davis says, at Mad Squirrel, she's already falling apart. The thing dragged on too long. Johnny is going to have a career because the talent doesn't droop.
It's true.
And here's the thing. Look, me and Rob disagreed about City of Lies, but one thing we can't disagree with, and I called it. I said this, and thank you everybody who went to see that movie. It happened. Number 2 in the box office. You want to know why? Because Johnny Depp is not a fucking idiot. He's doing independent movies because right now the only thing that is breaking bank in the box office and being made cheaply are independent films. Mm-hmm. So for what that movie was and just think about this, it was done for 2 years. So not only was it a film from 2 years ago, but it got a re-release and it made number 2 in the box office. Could Amber Heard do that? What, Drive Angry is going to make a return? Are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe.
I would never kid you about that.
Drive Angry 2. You want to know why? Because Nick Cage needs money, and you're my boy, Nick. I love
it. Would just be Drive Angrier.
You're my boy, Nick Cage, but
angrier.
I mean, but you know, yeah, it's still playing in Sacramento. And here's the thing: you're gonna see that movie play because they realize something important. That movie has an audience now, and theaters are hurting, so they're letting the little films get the spotlight, and they're killing it. That new film with Tom Hanks broke even and made a little bit over its budget. World of the News. Heard it was an amazing film. Did gangbusters.
I thought it was News of the World.
News of the
News
World.
Of the World. Yeah.
All I saw was
how much
Tom
money
Hanks, and I knew I had to go
the
see
name
it.
of that movie.
So you know what, Johnny's when these people come out and they say Johnny Depp is forced to take smaller independent roles. Fuck you. When's Black Widow coming out? 2044?
Don't say that.
and Johnny Depp's still doing a movie that's breaking number 2 in the box office. Are you fucking kidding me? And you're gonna make claims that we gotta back someone who's got about as much talent as Kristen Stewart, Jennifer Lawrence, and all the rest of the happy twats that make up that little Mean Girls clique that Mad Squirrel was talking about. All these fucking Me Too, I've been victimized, you know, I support women. Keep in mind, too, Jennifer Lawrence supports women, but praised Harvey Weinstein. So there you go. That's Jennifer Lawrence. And she's friends with Brie Larson. Bam, done. That's all I need to know. Okay? Her, Brie, fucking Amber Heard, Dale Chibnall, and all the rest of the people I hate need to get on that fucking bus that's being drove by John Campea because he fucking loves them so much and drive it right off that proverbial cliff and do the world a favor.
These kids, man. That's why we can't have nice things.
That's right.
I swear to God. Everyone's always breaking mayonnaise jars.
No pun intended, hot man.
Yeah.
You know
That's what happens when you microwave it. You ain't supposed to do that in the container.
The movie
Shalana.
isn't playing in Sacramento. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Editorialized. Hey, it's still number 2. We won. Fuck it. It's a 2-year-old movie that they just think about. No, it's amazing because I DM'd Rob and I was like, Rob, you son of a bitch. Even though I took the opposite end of this review. Number two for a 2-year-old. Just think about that because you can't. Well, Forrest Whitaker is a great actor too.
Oh yeah.
You have Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker in a movie, and they proved one thing: you can still draw people off of their names. People went to see the movie, and Amber Heard will come out with Aquaman 2, and I hope it fucking fails because they'll pour millions of dollars.
Are
into
you
that.
sure though, Zod? Is she going to be there? Is she getting recasted?
That's not what I hear about the water cooler, but according to Campia, I can't latch on to rumors because I'm not informed. John is. He's the 0.1% that's in the know. I don't have a fucking blue check mark, so I don't know as much as John.
No. You don't have the blue check mark, but you do get the DC sponsorship, so I think I'm going to believe Zod first.
John, I'm sponsored by DC Fandom, which, by the way, go check out DC Fandom. It is your greatest virtual tour guide while this pandemic is going on. If you can't get out of the house, DC Fandom's got you covered. The best tours, comic book releases, and movie dates. Stay in the know. Stay with DC Fandom. $5
I like how I keep reminding
God.
Zod of his plugs for his sponsors.
Right?
Throw some of that butter Cyber Husky's way.
$5 super chat that'll soon be going to Cyber for the shameless plug reminder. So Cold Jeremy wanted to say cheers to the best villain on YouTube. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Stone Cold. Much love. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. We've been going almost 4 hours. We were better than Justice League.
we had
Yes,
the best
Geek
casting.
Yes.
Why don't set the bar so low?
We had the best music because we had Hot Carl's music. We had the best sound design.
And the intro.
We had the intro. Yeah. Yeah.
You got another super chat?
Oh my goodness. What? Why isn't it showing up on this piece of shit?
It will in a second. Just give it a moment, guy. It's brand new. It'll
Okay.
be there.
Yeah, it'll pop up here.
There we go. $5 super chat from Nitro's Gal. Thank you. Leaving today for vacation. Not sure if I'll be in contact until after the 4th. Well,
She's going on vacation until the 4th of July?
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a very happy Easter, Nitro.
Yes.
My gosh, it's Easter this weekend?
Yeah, not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna wrap this up because I said Hot Carl. That's all you need to know. Boom, drop the mic.
God.
That's it. He's a gangster. He's married to Topanga. He should be fucking president. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send him a DM and go, Hot Carl, I'm putting your name in the race. Under that other box, I'm putting in fucking Hot Carl.
Oh my God.
Hot Mayonnaise, do you have a new track coming out or something you want to release? I see you playing a game. I hear you do this on Twitch things that the kids is playing. The Twitch. They're on the
calling the
Twitch
cops.
What are you trying to say right now?
Damn it, Hot Mayonnaise, save me. Plug your channel. Stop looting chess. Which Assassin's Creed are you playing?
Let me get my plugs. Let me get my things. Damn, where's my server now? It's all the way down there.
This is what happens when you try to stealth assassinate people, Cyber. You're not ready.
I'm doing ships right now, man. I'm not stealth
I'm doing ships. Doing ships.
I'm Cyber Husky. I do streams. I had a weird week this week. I plan to get back to normal next week. I know I won't be live Friday night next week, so come check me out.
Yeah.
I got an archive my YouTube channel. I'm trying to do shorts. I'm just trying to get them one. There's one thing I have to record for the Q&A video, but someone has to hold the camera, and I don't have a damn stand, so that's the thing that's holding it back. I'm kind of glad that it is one of the only things holding it back, though. Over I don't know what.
That's a dog emoji?
Yeah. It's like a wolf. I just said for the wolf because it looked better.
And speaking of which, we have the quarantine-friendly Mad Squirrel. Miss Squirrel, I hear you do a very popular program with a subpar version of myself. Do you want to...
Oh, Jesus. On my channel, I have a video. I did it, like I used to... I haven't done one in a while, but I usually do segments where I do one-on-ones with different YouTubers. And I happened to run across this potato guy. And it's Potato Zod. And it is a parody video of course, Mr. Zod here sitting in the chat, but he's lost some weight. And but anyway, you can check that out on my channel. And I haven't done anything more recent. I think the last thing I posted was for World War II about what would be my Graham squirrel. And so I did a little video for her to remember her this year because it was a big anniversary, last year in 2020. So anyway, you can check me out on my channel at Mad Squirrel Conversation. I'm going to hopefully pop my link here in a second. We'll see. But you can check me out there. And I'm also on Twitter at SGT Mad Squirrel. So thanks. That's my plug.
the only squirrel you guys should ever trust, besides my raccoons. And of course,
oh my god, fucking raccoons.
The co-host, the commander, mi amigo, who will be on tomorrow with the greatest dream team.
Arriba.
Arriba.
The ever politically correct pop culture PB and #1 Snyder Cut fan. What?
Holy fucking shit, man. Why? Have you seen those tweets that Angus put out?
Yes, I did. I thumbed up.
Oh my god. He's like, oh, the Snyderverse needs to be restored. And we need this to happen so that pop culture PB will be complete. And I was like, what fuckery is this?
I saw that and I was like, I was going to tag you and I go, I can't wait. And there it is. Oh, thank you, Angus.
My God. Unbelievable. Like, that's not what I needed to see. I mean, it was hilarious seeing the picture of the axe having the WB symbol on it, because then the WB symbol gets shattered because the axe gets shattered. But whatever. Not the point. The point is, find me at the name on the screen. Watch a video. Laugh.
Yes.
I have to keep it short because this son of a bitch above me is going to take another 10 minutes to end the freaking show because he's going to sit here and be plugging himself and plugging himself and plugging himself. You think nothing is ever going to come out?
Oh my god.
Which, by the way, speaking of plugs, I've got some great stuff coming up tomorrow.
Oh my
we are
god.
going to go in depth with this UK thing. Father Zod has been digging deep. He's gone to even greater depths to look up some stuff on the UK. He's found some very interesting things. So he's dug up some fun facts, which, fun fact, $4.99 super chat from Diamond Knight. Hey, Diamond Knight says, oh, goody, I'm not the only one awake. Morning, everyone.
Morning, Diamond Knight.
You're about to be the only one awake except for everybody that just woke up in Britain.
So anyways, check out tomorrow. We're going to be talking more about this case. Also, Father Zod has surprise articles.
Oh my.
Oh man.
I'm waiting for PB to say cunt and fuck and yeah, because he tells me it freaks out Father Zod on my stream.
Oh, so badly.
So anyways, we're going to be doing that tomorrow, and then I'm going to take a break, and on Monday I'm actually going to have a surprise guest. So I'm not going to review it yet, but
so sticking to your schedule is taking a break.
Fuck, I forgot his name now. Hot man.
Hold on, sticking to your schedule is taking a break.
Yeah, for Sunday, I take a break every Sunday.
I know. So how is it taking a break if you're just sticking to your schedule?
Because Zod is a great contradiction.
What the fuck? Jesus.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Remember, there is only one rule here in the Fandom Zone. Kneel. before Hot Carl.
Oh my God, no.
no.
Wait, is Topanga there?
Oh.
Darkness before